Hello, hello, good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this fine part of the world. Nullius Verba here in my jammies. Very warm and comfy today, thank goodness gracious. I had a bit of trouble getting my YouTube recording started. Of course, it's not my YouTube, Twitch, my YouTube live stream. Of course, that wouldn't be a thing because Twitch doesn't like that. So it's just recording for today. But how are you guys doing today? I'm doing so much better. As you might have seen in my social media posts, and as you might hear in the background, I've got some air conditioning in my room. I'm exceptionally happy. It's filling up kind of slowly, and you also might hear some... I don't know what's going on. I was driving past my little park area where I usually came on... Oh, YouTube came on faster. Thank you for letting me know. I was having some trouble getting it started for God knows what reason. But it's there now. It's recording. But like I was saying, I was driving past my little park area where I get my Pokestops when I need them in a pinch because they're very densely packed because there's a little zoo next to it. And I saw there's like a lot of cars parked there. There's a lot of people camped out with chairs, hanging out. I'm assuming there's some like local event going on. I have no clue what's going on in that regard, but hopefully they're having a lot of fun with that. But beyond that, I just spun my stuff, did my usual, and headed home. I need my blankie today because it is getting colder in my room. It's not quite the level I want it. Like, the way I envision it is, like, if you've got the room properly closed off, like, at best for AC, you've got, like, it's like a fish tank almost. Oh, it's Sunday Night Bands. Thank you for letting me know. I guess you're in that local area. Thank you for letting me know. What was I saying? Yeah, with air conditioning, ideally you want it to be like a closed system, like a fish tank. Like, the cold air acts almost like water, since colder air naturally sinks to the bottom of its airy environment since it's denser than hotter, warmer air. So you can almost feel it like water trickling down, hitting the floor, hitting your feet, ankles, your calves first, before it'll hit your upper body, chest, belly, neck, things like that. I can literally feeling it hit my back right now when I was kind of hoping it would hit my neck and head area since that's where the central processing is on my system. But hopefully that'll happen later. For now, I'm doing what Matara-kan would describe as, what is it called? Manifesting. Yeah, I had two options for my blankie today. There was like a cute pink one, a basic, like, no design, no personality white one. And then there was this blue one with snowflakes on it. I know it's not winter yet. If you're in, like, South America, southern half of Africa, Australia, right now it's winter for you, which... I am so jealous. Please take me with you. I want winter. I would like winter very badly right now, but unfortunately, I cannot have it, which sucks. Oh, well. And also, I have to ask you guys a favor. Me and my family have been having internet troubles lately. Like, some videos we watch on our phones stutter a bit. I have to switch from the 5G to the normal G and things like that. If you're having trouble seeing what's on the screen... If things are stuttering, starting, stopping, please let me know. I think the audio is okay for the most part. Like, clearly, YouTube peeps can hear me and see me. But if Twitch peeps are having some trouble, do let me know. There might not be much I can do about it in that exact moment. But that is a goal for me to work towards, try and fix, salve, relieve in the next stream. Speaking of next streams, I know I've been a bit lackadaisical about my streaming schedule lately just because my body, again, I'm a big Hushka man, if you want to put it that way. Or if you want to be not nice, you can call me, like, a bit blubbery. I'm a big guy. I am designed for cold weather. Summer weather, 100-degree weather, 90-degree weather, I am not built for. I am not built for it at all. So, in the mornings and the days, 3-4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time where I'm streaming, like, that's the hottest part of the day. I can't do that. With AC on, you bet your bottom dollar, sugar, that I'm streaming. So, I'm going to try and stream tomorrow. I have some things I need to do. Like, I told you guys I was trying to get back into part-time work, teaching a little bit. So, I'll need to get my clearances for that. I have to get my state clearances, criminal clearances, and FBI fingerprinting, which... FBI's not going to get back to me. They're never going to get back to me. But they still make me do it. So that might affect my schedule. That's in the far future right now. Maybe like a month out. Like, at best, I get them soon, I apply soon, they respond soon, interview soon, and they hire soon. That could take, like, a week or two at the soonest. At the latest, it could be months. But we'll see. But for now, we will be doing some more streams. Tomorrow, I definitely want to do Hades 2 because I saw that they put out a new song track. I think it was Between a Rock and a Hard Place, which looks like another Skillet and the Siren song, which I hate. I don't want to listen to it yet because it already has that dun 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 dun, like their signature style start track. Like, I need to hear it. I want to listen to it, but I can't spoil myself. Like, you need to have a memory attached to the thing before you start it, appreciate it. Like I like music. I like it very much, but like if I haven't played the game myself and I don't have any clue what's happening, it doesn't have as much impact or feeling for me. Like, for an example, Hades has a track called In the Blood. The first Hades game, In the Blood. If you don't have any context for it, you know, it sounds pretty cool. It sounds nice. Talks about like family relations, things like that, but like if you experienced it in the game when they first played it, like, ooh, it's got some impact. It's got some sauce to it, I guess you could say. Like, I appreciate lots of music, especially stuff like again, Hades, Hollow Knight. I like Elden Ring and FromSoft music too. It's very nice, but to me, it just sounds like different flavors of orchestral. No, like, disrespect to FromSoft games. It's all Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring. It's all good stuff, but to me, it has no meaning because precisely I haven't played the games. I don't know what the context is. Is it a big guy in armor, or is it a different big guy in armor? Or is it an abomination or a different abomination? I don't know. I have no context, but it is what it is. For now, an appreciation for the air conditioning, like I said on my social media posts and the title of these streams, we're going to do some HOLOCURE. We're going to try and stick mostly to characters I don't have any runs in yet. Let me just do something really quick because I have a bunch of backgrounds on my my computer. They've got them set, set for every 10 minutes they need to change. I was worried that they didn't actually do that. All right, let me hook the music back up. That's perfect. All right, we're going to go in. And if we're not there just yet, give me a sec. Oh, yeah, we were on Hollow Knight last time. All right, I've changed to HOLOCURE. All right, here we go. Oh, and very briefly, if you guys haven't seen the new VTuber debuted, Saba, you might recognize her voice. Or you might recognize her bangs. Like, this character in particular, I'm pointing out for exactly no reason, but her bangs and her style and her voice are very similar. So you might appreciate her. Anyway, we'll go take care of our chores first at the Hollow House. And then we'll get to it. All right, tomatoes. Oh, no, peppers. Okay. We'll pick a patch of pickled peppers. Well, these are tomatoes at first, because, I don't know. I was thinking of, like, VTubers who, like, graduated and re-debuted. And my mind immediately just went to Doki Bird. Because I don't know if they talk about it openly. I know it's sort of like a taboo. Like, if a VTuber was in an agency, they graduated or were terminated for whatever reason, there's sort of a taboo around, like, talking about it, putting names to a face, or a voice in this case. Like, but we all know. Like, I'll respect the taboo. I'll leave it be. Like, maybe some people don't want their privacy, like, ruined or whatever. Or they just don't want the illusion broken. But we know that, like, certain folks graduated and became VTubers. Like, Doki Bird's one of them. Like, if you don't know who she was, I'm not gonna say, just because I want to respect that culture, I guess. But she has, like, a lot of tomato imagery. I don't know why. Like, I think she put out, like, a recent short, like, about different, like, tomato colors, which I thought was cute. All right, let's quickly manage. Ain-sama. Sasaga Ain-sama. Okay. Doop. Beans. What the fuck? Okay, that guy's into eels. I'm going to have to be careful. Ooh, and shrimp. Bubba Gump shrimp nose. Shrimp ain't easy to get, Mr. No Way, No How. Oh, God. Oh, God, this is going to be rough. Mr. Business wants squids. Ooh, we might have to do the rhythm game today. I'm not looking forward to it, but might have to. All right. Yeah, other button. I'm still using controller, by the way. I don't know if you can hear. Oh, yeah, controller ASMR. I'm just waggling my stick. It's going back and forth. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, enough of that. Maybe one of these days I will do ASMR. My, like, close family and friends have been, like, kind of encouraging me gently to do ASMR stuff, but, like, I don't know. I would, like, need to, like, plan ahead, do some plots, writing, things like that. And, like, even just looking up and taking influence from other ASMR, like, folks. Like, I know Nimi's done some ASMR stuff. I'd be curious about that. I could take some inspiration from her. All right, we're going to go with Aki Rosenthal. I don't remember if she's still VTubing for HoloLive or not. But I know she's had it, like, a little bit rough. So, let's go with her. And I know last time some folks were like, oh my god, this is like epilepsy for the eyes. So, I'm going to go for a darker backgroundish area. Not this one, though. Yeah, we'll go for grassy plains. We'll go for like a harder area for more coins and to shield your eyes a little bit. I'm not trying to like give anybody a seizure. Okay. Ike. Let's just go for this for now. We got fucking laser beams coming out of her pigtails. I do kind of like her design though, because if you notice, she's got like a futuristic thing going on. It's a bit odd. Like, on the one hand, she has just cute little short hair, like side parted. But on the other, she's also got pigtails, like longer hair coming down either side, which I think is an interesting art detail. It's pretty neato and very creative. I haven't seen like a lot of other VTubers take advantage of that idea. Right, there's aromatherapy targets within 125 pixels. Has a 20% stream debuff every 1.5 seconds. Each stack debuffs 10% of that stat up to 30%. So the target has a 10% chance to become stunned for 3 seconds. Let's focus on our main attack for now, since we're on the harder difficulty. And we'll worry about aromatherapy later. We'll try and keep these guys in our range. Yep, there's some already getting it. Oh, 3 Ike. With triple pigtails. I wouldn't have thought about that. Okay, reduces time between attacks. That's excellent. Pew, pew, pew. All right, 4 Ike. More! More! Can you get the box, please? There we go. Alright, I didn't even see what her ult was. What is the ult? Okay, Ike Awakened. Oh, and there's lots of hearts and petals. Ooh, that's cute. Okay. Let me actually just... What was that? Shelly's. Sing an otherworldly folk song, summoning a storm of rose petals, dealing 50% damage and inflicts 20% slow, each while healing for 20% per second. Oh, that's pretty good. It's very useful ult. Okay. Haste by 40, all attacks deal less, but have a 10% chance to apply a second attack, doing third. I'll do EN. I'm an EN VTuber, so this just, it feels necessary. Plus, it felt like I felt the EN curse at the beginning of the stream. Like, I was trying to get YouTube recording, quote unquote, to work. Unfortunately, it was giving me a lot of sass and a lot of trouble. Well, actually, I don't even think I need to like wiggle the right stick, since this aims automatically. Mookie Rose. When a target receives a stat debuff, there is a 50% chance that targets take 75% damage for each type of stat debuff they currently have. Okay, that's good. We'll also want to level up the aromatherapy for that, then. I'm going to usually use the right stick to aim the EN curse, since that's the only, like, aiming sensitive item I've got right now. The Ikes aim on their own, which is fun. I could technically, practically stand still, and not much would change, I think. Alright. Maybe for long-term health, I could take the Nurse's Horn? Possibly I could. Every 40% of pickup radius also increases attack area of all weapons by 2%. Nah, we're gonna leave that. I'll just go for Nurse's Horn, because why not? Alright. More damage, more crits. Subarashi. Alright, aromatherapy. Onegaishimasu. Alright. Keep them coming, boys. Keep them coming. If this is your best's not enough. Oh god. Watch out for the area of attacks. Them chipkinkins are coming. Where was the... I heard a drop. Oh, it's up here to the north. Alright, we've got lightness. We will not bother with it. Strength and power are what we use here. Alright, let's use our ulti, because why not? Ooh, belly dancing. While moving, gain 1 stack of belly dance per second. If Aki stops moving, unleash a burst that deals 20% damage per stack. While belly dancing, Aki's immune to stat-reducing effects from fans. That is pretty useful, though. Yeah. Pardon me. Most enemies don't really reduce my stats. I can only think of, like, the ones with the pen lights. But belly dancing will be good. It is a good little complication to add. Okay. Keep going with Mookie Rose. It's kind of like Kiara's dancer buff. Although I think they had to change, KU had to change Kiara's, how her dancing ability worked. Because I remember with like the memes, like apparently, based on what memes I've seen, what used to happen was when she stopped moving, she lost every stack. But after, I guess, some patch or other, now it's just... she loses stacks slowly if you stop moving. It looks like this, it'll be, that might be a little bit how it works for this, though it looks like I lose all stacks once I stop. But in exchange, I do an attack. I don't think Dancer for Kiara will do the same. Ooh. Okay. That is another debuffer. That'd be good to have against some bosses. Hold on, let's stop. Okay, pulse. Alright, that was pretty good. Cleared the screen a little bit, but didn't have much oomph to it. Maybe there's more stacks that could have gone. Right, 2 curses. I curse you in the name of Aki Rosenthal. He doesn't have much menace or panache when it's a cute anime girl cursing you. Oh, well, though. I must say, I'm exceptionally thankful, because right now I can feel the AC on my back. I was starting to think I had to, like, get my fan out again, plug it in possibly, and have to point it at me. But last issue I had with, like, doing Pantheon of Hallowness for Hollow Knight is I tried doing that exact thing, but the fan, my little fan, like, not even, like, 5-6 inches tall, could only hit my arm. And that's good. My arm was exceptionally cold and, you know, sweat-free at the time. Unfortunately, my chest, left arm, head, everything that needed cooling down didn't get cooled down, so thank God for air conditioning. Apparently, they're very energy, like, they're high energy consumption. They consume a lot of energy, is how I meant to put that, but... And apparently, in America, we're having energy issues. Since, you know, people want to use AI to make pictures of cats, or in this case, Ice wants to make pictures of fucking crocodiles with ice hats, which I don't get what that's supposed to be about, but it's kind of dumb. It's just exceptionally dumb as far as I'm concerned. Like, no government agency, like Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever, ought to be just making memes. Like, mentally and psychologically, people expect things of the government and people who work in the government. And when people's expectations aren't really met, even in a good way, it fucks you up in the head. Like, you expect a government agency to be serious, take their job seriously, do serious work. You don't expect them to post memes, AI-generated memes on Twitter of crocodiles in their agency's hat. Sometimes expectations aren't met, and it gets weird. But, like, just why? I'm sure folks are going to be like, oh, well, you know, what's the problem? What's the big deal? Like, I mostly just want to know why. I'm not even too offended. I just want to know why. Like, what are you making, like, a new agency, like, named after a crocodile? We have, like, a new elite, like, force that does this called Croc or Alley or whatever. It just makes sense. But enough about politics. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Go. Just keep getting the curse on, keep some within pixel range, and we'll do just fine. Oh wow, that was a big bounce and forth from the curse. Just avoid the laser beams. Alright. Keep the belly dance going. We have 100 and some stacks? How high does this go? Okay. Money, money, money. I love me some money. Speaking of which, if there's any oil barons in the chat who don't mind dropping money and not immediately, like... What was, like, the thing people do? You know, I'm not even going to say. That would be, like, a dare idea. Like, I don't know if you guys know. Like, some of you guys might have been in school at the time when this happened. Like, for me, when I was in middle school, there was the DARE program. I think it's... I forget what it stood for. It's an acronym for something drugs. Drugs are really evil? I don't know. -2. What is this, German string? But what we had found retroactively after the DARE program was done and, like, doing stuff in schools, or possibly while they were in schools, we found that of all the kids who had attended DARE programs, DARE seminars, all that good stuff, but once they became adults and they'd been exposed to drugs, apparently the number of people using drugs after DARE went up. Like, for context, this is a program that's like, don't use drugs, kids. Don't touch the devil's lettuce. Don't smoke Satan's ice and things like that. But somehow they went up. And the explanations I had seen for it was because, like, you were teaching middle school students about, like, heroin and alcohol. Like, the way they had taught the program was, okay, kids, here's, you know, mommy and daddy might have a little red bottle in their cabinet that's got what something looks like grape juice. Make sure you don't open it and you don't drink it. You might feel a bit funny afterwards. You might have some fuzzy feelings, but don't do it. And, like, even as a teacher, like, without knowing these results, you have to know, like, you tell a kid, don't stick your finger in the electrical socket. He might say, okay, Mr. Nullius, I won't do that. And then he'll go, what if I did, though? What would happen? Why did Mr. Nullius say that? What if I did stick my finger in the socket? Like, I could even tell him, like, okay, kiddo, what's going to happen is that's where we get all our electricity from. Electricity is the thing that makes all our stuff work. You know, the Alexa downstairs, lights, toys, things like that. If you stick it in, you're going to feel a very ouchy feeling. It's going to feel very bzz, bzz, bzz. And it's not going to be making you feel good. I could literally tell him all that, and he'd still go, maybe I should try. Because I know, as a dumb middle schooler, I did that exact same thing. I think I was, like, charging my Nintendo DS. I was playing in my, like, my little bunk bed, my brother in the top bunk. Because we like to switch our bunks around every now and again. Or mostly I like to switch out my bunk, and he would just listen. But I was charging it, and I was like, I was, like fiddling with the plug, saying, if I pull it out just a certain way, it doesn't completely come out. It's still sort of in there. I think I might have even seen, like, a little line of electricity going from it at one point. Like, that's pretty cool. What if I touched it? Would I get, like, static shock powers? Like, for context, Static Shock was, like, a black superhero cartoon that I kind of liked. He was pretty cool and all. Mostly teaching lessons about, like, inner city stuff and other such things. Like fighting crime in, like, a cyberpunk dystopia. But naturally I was curious, so I touched it. Zzz, owie, owie, ouch. It was very hot, very burny, didn't like it. But now I know. That's why we don't touch power sockets, children. But to get back to DARE, like, you tell a kid not to do something. You give them detailed instructions, like, okay, kiddo, you might see a strange man in a black hoodie, and he might offer you something that looks like oregano or lettuce or mushed up leaves in a bag. What he might do is he might roll them in a little piece of paper. He might give it a little bit of lick for adhesive. And he might light it a little tip on fire, and he might breathe in one end. If you see that, run away and report him to the police. He's a bad man smoking the devil's lettuce. Apparently what happened instead is some kids got curious, tried weed, and found out they liked it, and went, "Thanks, DARE program. Now I smoke weed every day. Thanks." Big thumbs up. Apparently that's my dramatization of it, but that's apparently how it went. Just the basic idea of just, you're trying to get kids to stop doing drugs, but you're exposing kids to the drugs. Drugs they haven't heard of. Ways to use the drugs. Ways to get access to the drugs. Like it certainly worked on me. I literally have never touched a drug that I wanted to use recreationally. As a kid who needed surgery, like in the 2000s, I was actually exposed to fentanyl. Like not as a, like a, you know, let's get him high sort of thing, but as a, like a, okay, we're going to do some surgery. We need you to be relaxed, calm down, and not feel the pain. So we're just going to go ahead, give you a little bit of fentanyl. Also, I just realized I might have HDR on. So give me a quick sec here. If I do have it on, I'm going to turn it off real quick. Yeah, I do have it on. Hold on real quick. Okay. That should hopefully make the colors pop out a little bit more. For those of you who've been watching for like the last 20 minutes of this slightly off grayscale like visuals, I apologize deeply. But it's better now than 20 minutes from now. I need to restart my my game because I've got my visuals a bit fucked up. Let's go ahead and just do this. Oh yeah, my end is a bit screwed up now. That's alright. I will do what I can. I'll keep fighting the good fight. Oh god, that's a Yago. And you guys can just enjoy what you're seeing. Which hopefully you are, because I mean I see in my OBS it looks fine. In Twitch it looks fine. In my YouTube recording it looks fine. Oh, Yago. Thank you. Flower. Okay, I don't really need to have them super big, so let's go for more debuffing with the flower. So yeah, kids, if you don't want to do drugs, just don't do drugs. Apparently the actual solution you're supposed to do if like you're going, hey Nullius, you know, I have kids and I don't want them to do drugs. Like, what am I supposed to do? If I can't take them to the DARE program, what am I supposed to do? Apparently what you're supposed to do with like most things, talk to your kids. Have a good conversation with them. If you don't know how to have a conversation with your kids about drugs, because, well, when did your parents talk to you about drugs? Probably never, other than don't do it, otherwise I'll kick you out of my house. Just use some research on the internet. The internet, you have access to all human knowledge right now. Whether it's information, misinformation, advice, subjective, objective, you've got it right in front of you. You can do stuff with it. Don't be afraid of it. Just do your research, do your best. Do your best to find out what is and isn't real. And if you need help, get help from a friend. Like, I remember there's some good videos from Hank Green, John Green, like on the SciShow channel, I believe, about how to be a good like internet sleuth, how to find good information, and how to tell what's disinformation. I use that information to this day when I'm trying to find out good info about stuff. I use that like so often. It is exceptionally just beyond helpful. Oh, here's a Fubuki thingy. Just, again, long story short, just do some research and talk to your kids. Your kids, if you've done your jobs right, trust you more than any person on God's green earth. They should and probably do trust you. So just talk to them. Like, be real about it. Don't be like, oh, this is Satan's temptation. You mustn't touch them, otherwise your soul will burn in perpetual hellfire. Like, for maybe some kids it'll work. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong in certain cases. But, like, you can't just demonize and expect them to understand. Kids are a lot smarter than you think. Like, most of the time they're just copying what mom and dad do, or uncle, auntie, grandma, grandpops do. And I can tell you they definitely do that, because I hear a lot of things I shouldn't be hearing in a pre-K classroom. I'm hearing a lot of strange stuff. Ooh, super body pillow. Nice. Like, I've heard a lot of stuff. I've heard swear words. I've heard sex things. Like, I've heard a lot of things that are definitely they taken out of context. But they copy and say it again just because they don't really understand. But they want to seem more grown up, smarter than they are. It's how all humans learn. Just we copy, we imitate, and we use. The best way to learn is copy, imitate, but in your own way. Like, as my English teachers would put, like, my reviews of my essays, say what they're saying, but use your own words for it. Like, pro tip for students, if you're going to use GPT, which please don't, by the way, you're going to fuck yourself up in the head, but if you're going to use it, at least take what it says and then rewrite it in your own words. Because if you have to, like, write an essay about, let's say, the effects of post-war politics on race relations and the southern economy, like, if it's going to say, if ChatGPT is going to say something like, African Americans in the post-war South were deprived of many opportunities but had much more freedoms and much more XYZs to do, then you can just say, after the Civil War took place, many people had lost their jobs, and African Americans were left fairly destitute, but they also had positions they could fill, more rights they had achieved, things like that. Put it in your own words. 1, you're going to make yourself sound smarter. 2, you're going to make your brain grow and actually do stuff. As a teacher, I know this stuff, so please take my word for it. Just say it again, but in your own words. You will go leaps, bounds, well beyond your peers. Especially the morons who use ChatGPT, put it on their laptops, and throw it up in front of the cameras that's recording graduation. Like, I forget, I don't even know where it was. I think it was, not Lansdale. Not Lancaster. Stanford. There's apparently the graduating class of Stanford. One student literally took his laptop, which had ChatGPT on it, and just threw it up right in front of the camera so everyone could know, hey, Mom and Dad, I use ChatGPT to graduate college. Are you proud of me? No, son, we're not. Go fuck yourself. It's crazy. It is psychotic. Like, yeah, I can understand. No student wants to do work. As a student, I barely graduated high school because I didn't want to do my homework. I knew half the shit my teacher was asking me to talk about. And the shit I didn't know, I could research quickly in like 5 minutes. And the way he was, like, quizzing me, like, asking me to solve it, and, like, my homework, I didn't understand. It was really weird and effed up. Like, not effed up as in I couldn't do it, but, like, effed up as in, like, I didn't... Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, okay, live. We need our ult. Ulti. Gotta really use some heals. Okay, there's my body pillow shield back. Okay, stay in the middle. 1, 2, 3, go here. And now we've got a box. Okay. Miku beam. I just can't really, like, I understand. I understand. I don't empathize. I understand that most people don't want to do their work. Like, even homework. Like, from what I understand, I could be completely wrong. If you're in the chat and you know better than me, please cite some sources and tell me I'm wrong about homework. But from what I understand from my education, from what I've learned in, like, my courses, homework is just school's way of saying, I don't want kids to have free time. I don't want you having free time doing drugs and having sex and hanging out with your friends and loitering. So I'm going to give you homework so you have no free time. Like, I think it's literally just it. If that's not it, please correct me. I am more than willing to be corrected on this. I'm pretty sure that's just all it is. Like, if you want to test students' retention, and that's its whole that's its own can of worms, basically. Like, if you want kids to, like, be tested and, like, show they understand what they were talking about, ask them before they walk out the room. Like, one by one, no, because that's a massive pain in the butt and really hard to do on the teacher. Like, average classroom size in America are like 20, 30 students. You can't ask all 23 students the exact same question, especially the exact same question, and then just be on your way. Because that's going to take like 10, 15 minutes. And teachers and students literally don't have that time. Like, my basic idea is, like, if you got extra time in the end of class, give them a short spreadsheet, some multiple choices, some essay, some short answers, and ask them if they, like, quiz them. Short pop quiz at the end of class. And not for grades either. Informal. If the students don't do it, then, well, you can't force them. There's a lot of things you can't force a student to do. I had to learn that the unfortunate way, the hard way at my schools. Because unfortunately, one of my negative aspects, which I do recognize now, was I was a bit too controlling. I wanted to be in charge. The kids had to do what I had to say, and this was going to be my way or the highway. Because, you know, I'm the adult. I know best. Not quite realizing that as a teacher, especially in the current climate of teachers are wrong about everything. Teachers are monsters that need to be destroyed by the righteous God of parenting. You know, parents don't want to do anything. Like, if the parents had their way, they wouldn't have to teach their children anything. Which I don't say to be mean. I say because parents just don't have time. They have to work a 9-to-5 job. They have to take care of their kids, like 5 to 10. They've got maybe an hour of free time. It's hard being a mom, dad, aunt, uncle, whatever you want to be. It is hard. It is thankless and it is hard. But they still gotta do it. Because if you don't take care of your kids, you don't do a good job, you get shamed, you get arrested, your kids get taken away. It's hard. Yeah, where did I even get this tangent from? Something students. Yeah. Like, I think it's like all the memes I've seen of, like, you know, why don't they teach us taxes and things in school? They try teaching you taxes in school. People go. Because I did have a home ec class when I was in middle school. They did their best to teach us things like cooking, laundering, not laundering money, like washing our clothes, taking care of our clothes, stitching, and stuff like that. I did the best, I think, at, let me try to pick something else real quick. What can go with the curse? The board, the spider cooking, balls. Mume's knife. Let's go for owl dagger. Yes, bitch, yes. But yeah, like, on the one hand, parents don't really have time to do anything. Between work, taking care of the house, taking care of the kids, taking care of themselves, they don't have time. So it often falls onto, like, the teachers. Like, teach the kids how to go potty, teach the kids how to wash their hands, teach the kids how to do this, that, tie their shoes, all that stuff. But teachers want to focus on the academics. 1 + 1 = 2, ABCs, things like that. But half the time we're focused on, like, behavioral management. There's little Sally's over here fishing in her pants and touching things. Little Johnny's over there eating boogers. Timmy's over here, like, pushing little Johnny down because he didn't get to eat, like, the biggest chip at snack time today. It's rough. Everybody's got it rough, and no one's got the right solution. Not in America, at least. Like, half the time when I was reading about, like, good education systems, I kept going back to, like, I think it was Norway, one of the Scandinavian countries. Like, for higher education, at least, like, middle school, high school, like, they've got a good thing going. Because, you know, in America, it's like a factory system. First grade, graduate. Second grade, graduate. Third grade, graduate. All the way to 12th in college. Like, and you get different teachers each time. Like, in those countries, it's a bit different, but still sort of the same. Like, you will go first, second, third grade, but you'll have the exact same teacher and an assistant. So while, you know, Miss Sven is in the front teaching, you know, Nordic history and how Finland defended itself against Russia in World War II, like, Mr. Hans is, like, in the trenches talking to the kids. You know, how are you doing on this question, buddy? You doing okay? I see you're a bit sleepy. You doing all right? You need, like, a quick break? Like, stuff like that. They've got a good thing going. But when you talk about implementing that kind of thing here in America, you got to always wonder, is it the culture going to take it? How much money is this going to cost? Like, what are we going to do about the other teachers? Like, are we going to have to fire every single teacher? Or like things like that. How are we going to like deal with stress and things like that? How are we going to deal with like bad students? Or like students who've been taught teachers are the enemy and you need to destroy them no matter what. Because my teachers were shit, so your teachers are probably going to be shit. I don't even want to send you to school, but I got to send you to school because it's against the law to not do that. Everything's got problems. Ideally, if we tried doing that, it would take fairly easily, but it would have its own can of worms and its own set of issues. Okay. Owl dagger. They keep giving me owl dagger. I didn't say stop. Come on, get rid of the range, guys. Okay, come on, flower petals, go. Power of the petals. Go and destroy nature. Wait, what? Yeah, hopefully this works fine. Alright, gotta worry about the ranged saplings. Saplings that are in melee range. To juke them ever so slightly. Come on. Keep spreading the EN curse. Alright, something just spawned to the south. Okay, we'll sell this for cash. Oh boy. Dagger, please. Alright. I need a golden hammer. Wait, not even a golden hammer, I need a golden anvil. It might have already spawned, let's see. Come on, come on, come on. Out the way. Get the dog out the bread. Okay. Sell. Something, nope. Okay. Just more axe. More axe. Go. Okay, shields up, go, go, go. More axe. More axe, goddamn you. Okay. It's the north again? Oh god, where is it? Okay, go, go, go. The north. No, it's the east, the east. Never eat soggy waffles. Never eat soggy waffles. Come on. Okay. We are gonna go for the bubonic plague. The Black Death. Meet thine end. Okay. What is this? Ooh, increase HP by 2, and that's a permanent buff. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, go, go, go. I very nearly died there, Jesus Christ. Axe. I need to axe you a question. Can you please leave me alone before I get the axe? Come on. Alright, something to the north. Come on, come on. Oh, it's a goose. Oh, no, it's Oro. That's Oro Crony's little mascot sidekick. It's a little snack. Okay. Max axe. What can the axe? The bucket. Screw a bucket. Lava bucket. Go and burn these. I forget what Sana's little guys are called, but these are the little bread dogs are her fan characters. Okay, come on, go, go, go. I don't know if you guys can see it, but my frames are starting to drop a little bit. Get a bunch of effects on the screen well enough, and your frames will start to drop. Although I did notice looking at my my Twitch screen, my YouTube recording screen, that the views seemed to be fine. It looked great, actually, from that perspective. From my perspective, things were stuttery, frame droppy, missy. It wasn't great. Okay, 30 seconds. Get the bonuses, get the bonuses. Okay. Wait, what is this? If the target is defeated within 2 seconds after being hit by this weapon, you have to drop a stamp, but may drop a mushroom instead. Cute. Bucket. Okay, what is it? Danke schön, Fräulein. Nein, danke. Okay. Yep, there's the chum buddies. Go, go, go. Gurs, guys, you need to go. Okay, stand here for a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Go, go, go. Okay, 10 seconds. Big display. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Here's the deadbeats. Deadbeats, run away. There we go, outside the deadbeats. And now boss is here. No boss is here now. Come on, come on, come on. Who is it? Who is it? I forget. Is it Bay? Oh yeah, it's Bay. I forgot Bay. Come on, Bay. Shini nasai. Shinde kudasai. Yada, 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 yada. Yada, yada. Okay, enchant. No. Bucket, bucket, bucket. flint and steel. Check on jockey. I am Steve. Come on, go. Come on, I can get it. Hell yeah, mi cometo. Come on. Come on, Hako's Bale. Thy end is now. Oh god. Watch out, I'm not very good at bullet hells. Come on. I'm not good at bullet hells. Come on. Oh god. Yeah, speaking of bullet hells, I know one of my daytime viewers has been really requesting me to play Undertale. I tried playing it on Steam. I don't know if you guys can help me with that. Like, the aspect ratio was absolutely, like, insignificantly tiny. Like, it was crazy. Like, it was a tiny box on my screen. I had no clue what to do with that. But, hold on. Look at some BL. Quick. I had no clue how to, like, make that work, so I just ended the Undertale thing and started to do some reacts instead. Alona. But to wrap that story up real quick, I'm really bad at Undertale. I tried playing it on the Switch. Maybe that was my fault for trying the Switch first instead of the PC. But I got to Papyrus's fight, and I kept losing. I was exceptionally bad. Like, I could not beat him no matter what. It was ridiculous. Like, I don't think it was a matter of me not knowing what to do. I was trying to do, like, a pacifist run, too. I wasn't trying to kill anybody. Like, I could figure out what to do. I couldn't survive long enough to do it, unfortunately. So, there's that. But maybe, if I want to get back into Undertale, I'll try it on the Switch, just to see how it goes. That might be a thing I do one of these days, but bullet hells are definitely not my thing. I am very bad at them. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the main menu. We're going to close. Don't worry. We're going to go to Steam. Go back. Oh, God. Where did I go? Okay, hold on. We're having some technical difficulties, folks. Just give me a sec. Okay. That's visible. Good. Okay, how in God's name did that happen? All right, give me a quick sec. I don't know why I'm not seeing myself right now. That is weird. Here, I'm going to restart VTube Studio real quick and see if that helps. Give me a quick minute. Okay, hold on. Okay, it seems like it's, for whatever reason, connected to my Xbox controller. I don't know why that is, but we're gonna try and fix it real quick. Okay. Oh, there we are. Okay. Problem solved. I have returned. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Oh god. Come on. Now I've got more technical difficulties to deal with. Come on, dude. Okay, we're going to disconnect our controller for a minute. We're going to reconnect our controller. Okay. I'm in some menu somewhere. I have no clue what's going on. Okay. Pray for me, because I have no clue if that's going to happen again. But now we're back. The colors are fixed for me. Hopefully they're okay for you still. I'm going to take a quick water break while you guys listen to some chill tunes. And then we'll play as... We did Aki Rosenthal. We'll go for Ozaru Subaru, who I do deeply admire. She's like one of the more serious characters. She's a lot more straight-laced, but I do appreciate her a lot. I'm going to take a quick sip of water. And I will say, while the AC is helping immensely, I'm still getting a bit warm. I'm assuming my PC is just runs a bit too hot to be completely be completely neutered. Hello, Iris. Hi, Iris. It's Iris. I don't know what it is about Iris, but something about her just doesn't sit right. I don't think she's done anything wrong or she's a bad person in that, but something about her just doesn't work in my brain. Maybe I'm the weirdo, who knows? But just, it doesn't click. My brain isn't braining. Maybe it's because, like, after she joined, a lot of folks quit and graduated in Holo Council. That could be it for me. It's definitely not her fault. She did, like, the ideal VTuber thing, like, work herself up, get an audience, and then join a corpo situation. Like, that, in my mind, that's just good VTubing. She's, like, doing good in that regard. In fact, that's kind of the model I'm trying to live by myself right now. I'm starting small. Well, I have to kind of start small. I'm kind of a small guy. Like I've said before, I'm very shy. I'm very withdrawn. I don't really reach out too much. And speaking of, if you've, like, followed me on Twitter or whatever, and I follow you back and we have a conversation, I'm very awkward and I don't really contribute much. It's because I'm an awkward guy. I'm quite the awkward fellow, aren't I? I don't really know how to talk to other people. Like, I'm nervous. I don't really know what to do. So if that's happened to you, I am so sorry. It's not because you're a bad conversation partner. It's because I'm a bad conversation partner. But anyway, we're going to do a little bit of the fishing minigame because Mr. Business here wants squid, and we're not giving him any takoudachis. We'll do some of the peppers. We'll do some of the fishing rhythm games. And then we'll get back to proper grinding for coins and whatnot. Oh, wait. Why would I buy the seeds then run away? And I run away. Do. God, okay. Keep going. I like this game. It's got a lot of features. KU's done really good with it. I just wish there was a way to get the more exclusive, more rare fishes without having to, like, the way it works is you get, like, certain classes of fishing rods, like, all from beginners all the way up to golden. But you'll notice that golden can catch everything. Beginner only catches, like, these guys. Right now, I just need squids. If I use the golden rod, there's a high chance I'll catch these guys too. So what I'll do is, instead of using the golden rod, which, you know, seems the shiniest and nicest, I'm going to use just the Atlantean rod. It'll reset my catch streak, but missing one will do that anyway, so we'll just get to it. Let's see if I can use the D-pad for this. I normally use the stick, I believe, but I'll use the D-pad. Okay. Oh, yeah, I don't have to do the Pokemon thing. All right. Subarashi. All right. Tuna. All right, next. Boop, 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 boop. All right, excellent. D-pad works wonders. Very happy. Very, very happy. And if you guys, this game hasn't sponsored me at all. KU hasn't sponsored me at all. Holo, Indie, whatever hasn't sponsored me at all. But if you're interested, this game is completely and utterly free. It has a lot of features. A lot more than I'm really showing on stream. The main gameplay loop is the whole battling the fans and things like that. But if you're interested in other stuff, like farming, there is the little seeds you can plant that'll give you vegetables. You can use those to cook up, like, stat boosting stuff that you can bring into the fights with you. You don't actively use it, though. It's like a passive buff. Like the one I use, it passively buffs my attack speed and haste, I believe. It's good for me. There are other ones, too, like it gives you extra lives. Some of them can give you, like, better coin chances. Some of them give you, like, a free Holu item. They, like, increase the odds that'll show up. That's good and all. There's also, like, I know, like, certain VTubers, have you ever heard of, like, Jump King? To give a brief summary on Jump King, you could generously describe it as like a rage game. It's designed to kind of get you angry, but you can get very satisfied at the end of it once you get to like the proper end. It's very challenging. Like your job as like the Jump King is you try and jump all the way to the top of a tower, but it's very challenging. And if you slip and fall, there's a high chance you will sink further and further and further back down from where you started. Progress is slow and failure is fast. And they have like a little Jump King facsimile here. It's called the Tower of Pain or something like that. I know Mori Calliope, Sarasfauna, Hakos Bale, and some others, including Iris, I think, did do like some Jump King content. And so there's like a bunch of clips of like when the update came out where that included the HoloLive Jump King thing. A lot of them immediately got drawn to it, immediately recognized it, and went, oh god, no, please no, get me out of here. Like all that good stuff. I'm personally not interested. I've tried Jump King and I'm a very easily frustratable guy. I suffered through a lot of teasing as a kid, so I'm very easy to like emotionally manipulate. Especially when it comes to anger. Like, that's my secret, Cap. I'm always angry. Not really though. Like, yeah, I get frustrated very easily, so I don't have much patience for things like Jump King. I prefer the simple pleasures of fishing in the pond, feeding my little guys, seeing the smiles on their faces. It's quite a delight, let me tell you now. Yes! Yes! All right. Get something else. Mr. Business, for the love of God, eat something else. Thank you, Jesus Christ. All right. We will keep fishing until we get... Hold on. I want to get at least like one more little batch of squid. Because God forbid, God knowing, there will be another character who's like, Mr. Nullius, can I please have some squid? Squid would be yummy in my tummy. I'd love that. Yes, sirree, Bob. So, we're not stopping until we get some squids. I've never even, I think I have tried squid. I went on, a cruise once to, the northeast U.S. and eastern coast of Canada. And I think on, one of their fancy menus, they offered, I think it was calamari, but I think calamari's octopus, isn't it? I think it is, at least. So I've tried that. It's close. But I don't think I've tried, squid proper. I know my mom's, had some negative experiences with it, comparing it to, trying to eat rubber. But I'd guess the only reason it would taste like that is because it hasn't been cooked properly. The calamari on the cruise it's pretty good. But, if it's me, if you deep fry it, it's probably good. Deep fried pretzel, yeah, that's good. Deep fried cheese, that's good. I mean, I've tried deep fried pickle, and I'm not the biggest fan, but my mom's just a diehard fan for that. Speaking of, have you guys noticed, how everything's pickle related these days? Domino's has pickles on their pizza. That hasn't been a new thing, but they're advertising it pretty heavily. Popeyes has, they had fried pickles for a bit, and they had, a massive... They threw, a massive chunk of pickles on their chicken sandwiches. That was in their advertising recently. I looked it up, and apparently it's because, Sabrina Carpenter was on TikTok, and she, did some weird things with pickles. Now everybody wants pickles on their everything. That was from the AI overview on Google, and I do not trust the AI. The reason I don't trust the AI is because what it does is it takes all the information on the internet relevant to that topic, scrapes it, and then spits out the slop. Sometimes it'll scrape good slop that's relevant and accurate to the thing you were looking up. Sometimes it scrapes Reddit and 4chan, and it scrapes up bad slop. When it recommended putting Google and, I think someone had looked up, how to, reheat a pizza or cook a pizza or things like that. And the AI recommended using, liquid and roll-on glue to make your pizza's cheese stay on a lot easier. Which I'm pretty sure it's scraped from, some posting on social media that was meant to be taken as a joke or sarcasm. but the AI didn't have the context to understand it, and so it just spit it out as factual information, which is the reason why I don't like AI. AI has its place. Like, I think I saw in like a behind the scenes for Sinners, they mentioned how they had like a machine learning program, which sounded a lot like AI, but they can't really use the words AI, otherwise they get like a backlash. They had like a machine learning program, and it's like a special tool they put on Michael B. Jordan to scan his face, like different states, different like emotion, different expressions, and they did that so they could like project his machine learned face onto like a similar actor, which is how they got like 2 characters that Michael B. Jordan portrays. Like, those of you who don't know in Sinners, like Michael B. Jordan's character portrays the twins Smoke and Stack. Like, one has like red clothes, one has blue clothes, one's a hot-headed, one's very calm and collected. Like typical twin stuff. Like typical like media portrayed twin stuff. I have known a couple twins. Like, in my first daycare job, we had some twins that come into the classroom. Oh god, oh god, oh god! And there goes my streak. Whatever. But we had 2 or 3 sets of twins, I think. One was 2 girls, and they might have been on the spectrum. They might have like had Asperger's or whatever. They were very cute. They were very, to put it nicely, they were a little bit slow, but they were adorable, sweet, kind, and loving. Cherished them very dearly, but they were slow. Wasn't always appreciative of that, and I very much regret it to this day. I will go to my grave regretting how I treated some of them. But there was them, and there was like a brother sister twin pair. I think the brother needed glasses, but the sister didn't. Like, they weren't particularly like, you could definitely tell them apart. We didn't get identical twins, but Smoke and Stack seemed to be like identical. They styled their hair a little bit different, again, carried themselves a little bit different, wear different clothes, but that's how they were. AI can be good if used in like the right ways. Like, AI needs to be the assistant, not the person in charge making decisions, not the person making the art. Like, I even heard that they used AI, machine learning, to help in the assistance of like the Spider-Verse movies. And that's good, I think. Like, we need a little bit more than that. I'll keep going. One more squid and then we'll stop. But like, I've made art before, like very basic art for like the kids in my daycare programs, but I have made some art. And let me tell you, it's not easy. Like, especially with like the very detailed stuff, it's hard. And the Spider-Verse movies had a lot of details into them. So if they needed a machine to help them like make that, I could understand a little bit. But to have them just use machine, thank God, okay, we can stop now. But to have them use the AI just to make it, to say, okay, AI, make me Spider-Man. Cool, here's a picture of Spider-Man, or here's a video of Spider-Man doing Spider-Man things. Like, no. Like, first off, the machines aren't always consistent. Like, I think in the intro to, like, I think it was Secret War, or whatever that one, Disney Plus series was with Nick Fury. Like, that one was made with literal AI. Just AI, nothing else. Because it's got this uncanny effect. It's weird, it's gross, it's disgusting. I don't like it. And you can tell they didn't really care about it. Because, the series was crap. And 2, the intro was crap. So, there's a... But, like, the AI makes mistakes. The AI does not do things perfectly. It'll make you a perfect facsimile, but I don't know if you want that. I'm just not a fan of AI. If you are, then I hope you've got a lot of power for it. Because right now, like, from what little, like, whisperings and tweetings I've heard from my little birdies, apparently, like, the power grid is getting strained because of all the AC basic folks need and all the, like, water and power AI needs. Like, of all the good things AI does and all the help it can do, one of the big negatives is it requires a lot of power. And I've heard, like, people, like, I don't even remember which government officials, but someone was asking, hey, can you guys please stop using all the power? Can you turn the ACs off? And you just fucking know. He thinks, like, a loaf of bread is, like, $200. Like, what was I going to buy again? God, I feel like Dory right now. Short-term memory loss and all that. Green beans. Beans, what the fuck? But in my opinion, whenever like a public official or a politician is like, can you guys stop doing X, or like stop buying Starbucks coffee? You don't really need it. If you just stop buying Starbucks coffee, we can solve poverty. There'll be no more poor people. Students won't have to starve to death. Like, bro, you really just don't get it. Like, I guarantee you, if he asks you to turn off AC, he's got like 16 ACs running in his mansion right now. Or like he uses like a bajillion gigawatts every second in his like, ultra living complex or whatever. But there I am getting into politics again. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna quit the title. And we're gonna try Ozadu Subaru. And I love, she and Hakos Bales did a bit where they like police officers, the Ozadu police, trying to catch like criminals in Hololive, which I thought was very cute. Especially the best bit was when they had Gargura on. They kept throwing accusations at her like, oh my god, you said, you know, chikabi, which is like nipple in Japanese. Oh my god, you said you were gonna build like this Atlantean temple. Like, this is fraud. What's going on with this? Like, are you telling like the Axolotls to breed? Are you being unsay-so? And she's like, I'm cute. I can't talk about this because, not all the parties are here, so we can't institute this. We can't talk about this right now. They're like, where's my lawyer? Are you really cops? Like, oh my god, she's so cute but so clever. Like, she can be very dumb sometimes. Like, especially like that one clip where like Kiara's trying to teach her like numbers or whatever. She's mentioning stuff about like grades in Austria, and she's like, "Where's the other numbers? 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 6. Where's the rest of them? Where's 3 and 4?" Because she's like trying to mention like, in Austria we have grades 1, 2, 6 and 1, 2, 5 in Germany. But Gura's not getting her, playing stupid. She's either a comedic genius or just exceptionally well timed and funny. Gotta miss her. But we've got this new fishy VTuber Zaba, so that should be interesting. Alright. We will play around with Subaru, do some home stuff, and then we will take a quick break so I can relax a bit. Alright. Oh, and here's our police outfit. Alright, we're definitely going for... Wait, what? Oh. No, we don't want to go to the Hollow House. I love the Hollow House, but we're going here. We're going to go to the grassy plains, and we're going to do our best. Here, let's see. Setting optimism, haste. Oh, and also I forgot to check her ulties. Crap. Alright, haste up. When taking damage, there's 20% chance to heal. To gain optimism if HP reaches 0. Gain 2% HP and 5% ability for each type of optimism. Ozadu Police. Let's just gain something optimism, and we'll check her stuff. Baseball pitch throws a very fast baseball in front. Duck shout. Create a very loud scream in front, knocking back and dealing 120% damage continuously. Yeah, that's very her. That's very her. I love her very much because she's very serious, but also very like comedic with her time. She's like the very... I forget the Japanese word for it, but she's like the straight man. Like, with all the ridiculousness going around, she has to be the straight man. Okay. Let's increase baseball pitch. Go. Gimme. Keep her going. I'm not really that big of a fan of baseball. I gotta admit. Oh, God, itchy. Like, my parents, my mom and my stepdad tried to get me into baseball. Like, gain 2, handcuff every 15 seconds up to 6. When attacked, use 1 handcuff to arrest all targets within 60 pixels, instantly defeating non-boss targets. That's pretty cool. Alright. So, oh yeah, I can go up to them and just arrest them. That is really cool. That's really neato. Alright, we're going to gain Raven Feather because that's my Oshi. That is my Kami Oshi Narissa Ravencroft, which I can not wait until she's in this game. She's definitely going to be my number 1 played character. I think my number 1 right now is Sarasvana. I also love her very dearly, but she's graduated and I can't really watch her streams anymore because there are none. Reduce time between attacks. Whee! She's a machine. Jesus. Okay, Duck Whisper. Huba, 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 huba. Create a sound wave every 10 seconds that deals 100% damage. Damage increases up to 400% and may cause stun the closer a target is to the center. Ooh. Okay, go, 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 go. There we go. Okay. Little hit still. Study glasses, because I can't tell if that's a quack or a shuba. Because I think like the sound in Japanese the duck makes is shuba, not quack quack. No, it's quack. Yeah, it's fine. Not that big a deal. Alright, let's skip from some more of this. XP, as far as I'm concerned, is king. We do not want to miss out on all that XP. Okay. Quack. Goodness. This also reminds me, I don't know if you guys like know about like Canadian geese. Like the black and white and brown like little geeses. I know in like meme culture they're like little cobra snakes. Like everyone's scared of them, everyone's like so like frightened of them, like they're gonna attack them or whatever. Like that was never my experience. I even have like a memory of like going to the Philadelphia Zoo. We went like a little trip there since it wasn't all that far from us. It was like an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour drive, but like it wasn't all that far away. Like I remember I was eating like chicken and fries, I think, because I basically had like my own little autism. I was a little picky eater. Oh god, those are fireballs now. You know what? Yeah. Subaru's about haste, so why not? We'll do that. But I remember like eating chicken and fries and these geeses, these Canadian geeses were just hanging out in the grass, just chilling. And I figured I would be a good person. I would try and feed them, because why not? I don't remember if I gave them the fry or the chicken. I'm going to assume, just for my sanity, I gave them the fry. And I tried to give it to him, but unfortunately he reached a little too far. Because I might have been like trying to reach, like just reach out a little bit too far. And I think he bit me a little bit. His beak clamped down on my fingertips. I don't think he was trying to do that. Like he just wanted the food. Like he's been around people a lot since, you know, this is a zoo. And there's lots of kids, and naturally lots of kids are going to feed the animals. Even though you're not always supposed to do that. I was a kid and I wanted to, so. So I fed him, and he bit my finger a little bit. It wasn't even that big. I didn't get injured or anything. It hurt, but like, I did learn that day that geese don't have teeth like humans do. Like grow in, come out, baby teeth, grown-up teeth, things like that. What I saw at the very least were little ridges. They have like pointed ridges that help them grip onto potential food and other such things. Let's get Researcher's Coat. Because Subaru is a very serious character. They have like little ridges on their beak. Like every other time I've like encountered a geese at college, at high school, in the park, wherever, they've been nice. Keep your distance from them. They keep their distance from you. Maybe they're curious. Maybe they go up to you. Like, why is everybody else so afraid of them? Like maybe it's because like it's in my area, which is like East Coast-ish. Like I don't want to dox myself too much, but like East Coast. And I've already sort of docked myself. Like you've got the general area, like the closest major zoo I can go to, I think, is the Philadelphia Zoo. Or I mostly just went there because this one camp we went to as kids, like for special needs folks, they offer discounts or like special events sometimes to go to the Philadelphia Zoo. So we would go there and take advantage of that often. Just like, why not? Okay, there we go. Let's get this real quick. Oh boy, fresh items. Okay. Plug type, sake, and glow stick. Alright, we'll take it. Halu. Alright, I'll push my luck. Where was I going with this? I have no clue where I was going with that. Final logic. Oh god. Oh god, burbs. It's the burbs. It's the burbs. Do the HOLOCURE dance. Announcement, announcement. The flock has arrived. Dun 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 dun. Walk away. God, it's kind of sad now because like Mumei's not there anymore. I don't know if like any other HOLOCURE members have quit, but like yeah, Mumei's not gonna be part of HOLOCURE anymore. That makes me sad, but I'm hoping she's doing all right. Like, oh god. Like, I'm glad some members from HoloLive have re-debuted as independents. Like I've said before in my streams, that's the ideal. Like, it's basically like a career path. Even like from what little advice I've gotten about like careers, what you want to do is just get a like basic starter job, get experience, work your way up if you can, and then either like hop a ladder to a different company, like earn better benefits and things there, or go independent in the case of like VTubing. Because like if I were to join like Niji Sanji, vShoujo, HoloLive, HoloStars, whatever, what have you, like the ideal thing would be like to join them if you can, get experience, get connections, learn how things work that way, get an audience, and then when the time comes when like management's not seeing things eye to eye with you anymore, you leave, you go independent. Like for the VTubers who have gone through that path, I feel like that's the ideal thing. Like yeah, you're gonna get a lot of heartbreak because your times with your X and Y friends are over. Like maybe you can meet like personally like out of work. I'm honestly hoping that's what they do because like I know Fauna, Sana, Gura, Amelia, and others have like left the company, but I really hope if they make personal connections at HoloLive, they get to like visit, hang out with them in their private lives, and the company's not much like they left the company, you can't talk with them, they're persona non grata. I really hope that's not the case. That would just exceptionally just suck the big one if that was the case. Like, I know folks like vShoujo have it better, because Giga left, Spatara got terminated, and Zentreya is going independent, too. I don't know if anything is going on at vShoujo, but, like, they've, like, definitely gone, like, the ideal route. Like, they're out of the vShoujo yoke. They're still retaining their connections, and they're even retaining their, I'm taking those. I know this item is useless, but it's funny. I like it. Like, I don't know how much they're standing to lose by leaving vShoujo. Like, from, like, the clips and things I've seen that, like, Giga puts out, they're losing, like, managers, staff, connections, things like that. Well, not even connections, like, illustrators, like, independent staffers, like, things like that. They're not necessarily losing that. They're mostly losing, like, help from management, connections that way, other such stuff. But, I don't know, man. I'm not privy to their thoughts. I'm not privy to their connections, and I'm not privy to what they do, so. Not my place to say. For now, I just hope they're happy with what they're doing. I feel like they get a slightly better deal out of it than, like, HoloLive talent, who have to give up the models, who have to give up the identity. That sucks in my mind. Sausage. No, why not? Because, yeah, vShoujo has it better, because they get to keep their stuff. Whereas HoloLive makes you, like, leave it at the door. It just really sucks in my mind, but... Like, ideally, like, my career path, if I could, like, choose how I would, like, do things as a VTuber, like, ideally, what I'm doing right now, just... hiccups. Start small. Grow your audience. Learn about how you stream. How you can set things up. What you want to do. Then after you do that, grow your audience some more. Start applying to agencies, because they've got connections that you can take advantage of. They've got staff you can take advantage of. Just not in that way. And then once you grow to a certain size, once management just doesn't see things eye to eye with you anymore, management doesn't see things eye to eye with you anymore, then you go. You part ways. You hand in your letter of resignation. Like, yeah, it'll be tearful goodbyes. You've made some solid friendships there, ideally, but that's the career path. Like, if I had my choice for being a teacher, it would have been like, you know, college, student teaching, get a basic intro job, assistant teaching. Then once I've got enough money, I'm secure enough, got enough bargaining power, hand in my 2 weeks, start job searching, find like better positions, better pay, better benefits, and work your way up. Like with teaching, I think there's only so far you can go. Like in my mind, you might work your way up from like kindergarten to elementary, so on and so forth. But like after a certain amount, like a tenured teacher with good like raises and things like that, there's only so far you can go before it's just like I've plateaued. I've stopped. This is the peak. And unfortunately for a lot of American teachers, once you've plateaued or once you've gotten tenured, like the pay still isn't enough. I've heard a lot of like horror stories of other teachers have to work part-time jobs just to like make bills, like make. Goodness, I'm in a flow state right now. Just don't stop me. Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I've heard horror stories about like teachers who need to work a second job after they teach just to afford like pencils, coloring paper. Oh, fudge, I didn't need that. Crap. Like I've heard horror stories about teachers who need to work like second jobs to afford all their like teaching materials. Oh, lightning meter, nice. So that's what they called me back in high school. Not quite. I was a virgin. Still am, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But yeah, teaching in America especially it's rough. It'd be nice if it wasn't rough, you know. Better pay, better benefits, ways to relieve stress, less kids in the classroom. Ooh, nice. Like that would be ideal, but you know, in America, the current sentiment is teachers are wrong. They're always wrong. The parents are always correct. And if you don't believe me, you're a monster in the spawn of Satan. Hopefully that'll get changed at some point and like balanced out. Because you have to balance it out with like dealing with and making sure like bad apples in the teacher side don't get access to like vulnerable kids. And if you find out they're bad apples early on, you get rid of them. And have to balance it out with like, yeah, you can recognize parent concerns and parents' wants and needs, but at the end of the day, it's the teacher's responsibility to teach, not the parent's job to nitpick and nag about every tiny thing. Some parent concerns can be met, but the teachers have to have a certain level of freedom to do their thing. Like it's the same thing with like film management. Like the director has the vision, the director has their wants and needs, and he has to have a certain level of creative freedom. But he also can't blow the budget on like one tiny scene because we had a dream yesterday and he really, Bobby, I really need to spend like $200K right now on the scene about feet. You gotta let me do it. Like the director has to be reined in some ways. But not like Disney level of reining where it's like, okay, so we need to hit these plot points. We need to, you know, get this much nostalgia bait going. Not Disney level. Never Disney levels of movie management. Especially not Star Wars level of movie management. Because I know, like, at the time, like, my mom was a fan of, like, the Star Wars sequels. Mainly because of Rey. Nothing against Rey too much. Like, I forget the girl's name. Daisy Ridley? Whatever her name was. Like, she did the best she could. But in this case, her best wasn't enough. Mostly just because of, like, bad direction, I think. They focused too hard on trying to capture lightning in a bottle. Twice. Like, the original four were good. They're fun. They had their place. It was campy science fiction adventure. That's fine. But, like, you can't recapture magic. I liked certain bits of, like, the Star Wars sequels. Like, I thought they had a good direction with Finn. Like, if they took his character of, like, defecting stormtroopers somewhere else, or, like, explore the stormtroopers and how they get recruited and how they keep them in line, that could have been so interesting. Like, I would have loved to see, like, Finn have to, like, re-infiltrate the stormtroopers, like, see what's going on, see how, like, their behavior is being managed, see, like maybe even, like, stop it to a certain degree, but, like, they went nowhere with that. Like, episode 7 was kind of cooking with that a little bit. Especially with, like, the whole traitor! Like, like fight with the stormtrooper, which was out of nowhere and out of pocket, but like they were cooking. They could have gone somewhere with that, but they didn't. They left it on the stove and just let it get cold. With Daisy Ridley, I think that was her name, Daisy Ridley. With her, again, she did her job. She did her best. But they just gave her too much. They built her up too much. Like, they made her character the special one. There wasn't anything particularly, like, grabbing about her. They wanted to make her like Luke 2.0. And it didn't feel earned to me. Like, she was just the special because she is woman. Like, if they had more of a reason than that, like, sure, okay. Like, go off, queen. Like, why not? But it just didn't feel like there was enough to justify that. And Poe seemed fine. Like, Oscar Isaac is good. Like, in a lot of stuff he's good. Like, especially in Dune, as like Count Atreides. Oh, he's good. Like, ideal father stuff. But like, in like Star Wars sequels, just no. Like, especially that beginning. Oh my god, the beginning bit where like the stormtroopers like murdering a whole village, and Kylo Ren catches his blaster bolt. Oh my god, that is the way you start a new movie. That is excellent. They did a great job with that, but like, they never, ever, 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 ever did anything that epic again. Never. Like, the visuals were great, effects were great, but they let the ball drop for no reason. Just, dude, it just stunk to high heaven. Ooh, wait a minute. Speaking of cooking, we're gonna get whammy water here, so we can try and get the ice sake. I was just saying, Star Wars sequels. Yes, Part 7 had its good stuff. Part 8, I liked. Initially, at my first viewing, I liked the Kylo Rey Imperial Guard fight. Killing the big bad out of like nowhere. Like, okay, I guess you didn't need him. Okay, I guess he's not pivotal to the plot anymore. Okay, cool. We don't learn about him at all. Alright. I liked, at first, the Imperial Guard fight, because that seemed really interesting. Like, looked really, really well choreographed. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Go, 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 go! It looked interesting at first. Well, then upon, like, second viewing, clipped viewing, I noticed the guys in the background are waiting for their turn to fight. Like, that's not interesting. Like, the idea itself is interesting. Like a big choreographed wide shot fight scene. That's nice. That's neat. Give me more. But when you see, like, it's just 4 people, like 2 people, the 2 main characters and the 2 like faceless goons, and they're the only ones fighting or doing anything, the rest are just standing in the background. Like, on the one hand, that's a good visual trick. You give the illusion of a proper large fight, but then on the other hand, like, that's not exciting. You could achieve the same effect by just zooming in on, like, Kylo here, then pivot the camera to Rey. Like, pivot back and forth between them. That could be a lot more interesting. But instead, it's just deceit. It could have been interesting. It could have been a good movie series, but from what I heard and what I understand, I think it's the studios, like Disney, mucking up too much. And changing director to director to director. Like, let them cook, let them do their thing, and don't press so hard that it has to be exactly like the other movies. Like, there's a certain amount of, like, pandering to, like, the originals that's good. Like, throwing in, oh, this is, like, Leia's child, or, like, this is, like, the planet they did this on. Like, sure, the old heads need it. But, like, if you're so obsessed with it, like, you're frothing at the mouth, like, you're losing the vision. You're losing what made it good in the first place. Like, yes, Disney needs to make a profit. People needs to buy the merch and give them extra money and things like that. But, like, at a certain point, like, you're missing what made them great in the first place. if you're so focused on doing things exactly perfectly the way they did the first time, then just, you're not getting the point. You're missing out. And that is, quite frankly, sad. Okay, we've got that. We want to find something that mixes. Ooh, we can do the Q thing. The reference to Q. Oh god. Okay, cutting board, please. But yeah, suffice to say, I just didn't like it. It could have been good. It could have been great. I do love me some like powerful female protagonists. Like I love Blue Samurai. I love Apothecary Diaries. Love Free Ren. I love that shit. I eat that shit up for breakfast. Been following a lot more artists on Twitter lately who've been posting pictures of Lolan. Like, not even just spoil anything about Apothecary Diaries, but she had a fairly big dramatic scene recently. And people are posting their emotions about it. Especially the scene where she's, like, dancing. Like, I love me some female protagonists, but there's ways to do it right and there's ways to do it wrong. Like, I'm not trying to be like those like, males' rights activists, like, this is what's wrong with Hollywood types. Because that's definitely just not a good way to go about it. Like, appreciate what it does right, appreciate what it does wrong without being like, Hollywood, feminism, like, that's not helping in any way, shape, or form. Like, understand something critically without bringing all of your biases into it. Bring some. But don't let it cloud your judgment. Okay. We've got 2 collabs. This is going to be our last collab. Let me just reroll once. I'll try getting the idol thingy. Oh god, excuse me. Let's see if that helps. Ugh. Now, I've been yapping for a bit. I feel like I've been getting better. I've been trying to do a lot more yapping lately. Do a lot more talking. Especially in-game. Like, for games like HOLOCURE where you don't have to focus as much, it's a better place to practice your yapping skills. Like with games like Mass Effect, Assassin's Creed, Hollow Knight, it's a lot harder to practice. Like, I'd like to be at, like, Matara Khan levels. But where I am now, as Nullius Verba, is not a great place to yap too much. Like, especially at the beginning of streams, like, again, I don't like to acknowledge it too much to, like, bring down the vibes. Like, oh my goodness, I'm crying. Oh my god, where's all the viewers? No. Like, right now I'm beginning. So I have a small audience. Like, that's just how it works. I've got oh god. Right now I've got a small audience. That's the way it is. So I don't have a lot of people to yap to. That's fine. That's normal. Everybody starting out has a small audience. That's okay. Like, I'm not going to cry about that. Just the way it is. But, like, it would be a lot easier if there was someone, like, in the chat I could talk to, bounce things off of. I need to practice that. I can probably do a better job of doing that, like, during my day streams. Because as I am right now, it's mostly just me, myself, and I. And the AC in the background, thank God. But I need to do more practicing. Music. We want... Ooh, wait. Does Fanbeam also work with the musical note? Potato, axe, no. So no to Fanbeam. We're going to go for more idle song. Here we go. Yeah, to end that train of thought, just to say, I've been doing better at my yapping skills. I'm still like a shy, nerdy, withdrawn, introverted guy, but I'm getting better. It's very thirsty work, yapping, but I'm getting better, and I'm proud of it. One of the benefits I definitely see from just practicing my skills, being a streamer, is get to practice without, like, fear of too much failure. Like, if I were to practice my skills, like, at the workplace, if I fail, there's going to be some consequences. Like, not necessarily you're fired type of consequences, just, like, if I do a bad job cutting out these art projects, you know, the parents will see, my head teacher is not going to like it, my boss might have to have a conversation with me, or, like, I might have to, like, lose some responsibilities. But, like, as a streamer, if, like, I, like, fuck up with, like, loading the game in or things like that, I can just pivot. If I fuck up my speech or my talking, I can just slow down, start again and go back to my train of thought. And the worst that happens is, like, people think I'm tongue-tied too often. That's fine. Reputations are there. That's good. I don't really mind too much. But I adore this. Like, even if no one comes to watch and no one comes to see and no one comes to chat, like, I'll still be here because I love streaming. Like, it can only go up from here as far as I'm concerned. Like, yeah, there's folks who are negative, folks who hate, folks who don't like VTubers, folks who don't like, especially male VTubers. And even worse, folks don't like people who, like, have male VTubers who interact with other male VTubers. No, wait, no. How is it? No. Like, yeah, there's, like, the taboo of male VTubers talking with female VTubers. Because, oh, God. Oh, no. My Oshi. She's going to get seduced by the other VTuber. Like, brother. Like, be a grown-up. It's not that big a deal. Can I get the, Okay, I can at least get the idol costume. I don't know if I'll be able to get the, not the pen lights. Let me see. I want the musical note. Did I already do the pen lights? Oh, crap. I might have already done the pen lights. Oh, Jesus! Alright, musical notes with X Potato. There we go. There we go. That was my train of thought going to? I don't know, man. I like VTubing. I like streaming. It is fun. And yeah, as I go on and get more of an audience, more people come to my streams, there is kind of the danger of people will come in, try and dox me, try and hack me, harass me, hate on me, spread rumors about me. Yeah, that'll happen. Like, I'm not even, like, in doubt that it's not going to happen. Like, I know it's going to happen eventually. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not encouraging it, but it'll happen. Or I'm willing to be pleasantly surprised, you know? Maybe I'll inspire such love in the community and just in Twitch and YouTube and other spaces that no one will want to hack me, dox me, hate me. Maybe. It'd be nice, but I'm not going to hold my breath too much about it. So, yeah, it's up from here. More skills, more audience. Maybe. Like, with anything, this path is not guaranteed. The main risk I find in VTubing is just like growth is exceptionally slow. Like, people have to discover me naturally. Like, the way it works is like there's like a curve to it. I forget the exact graph, the exact name of it, but like when it comes to new things becoming trends, like it starts exceptionally slow. They're the kind of people that discover you first, hang on to you first, follow you first, or like people who want to discover new things, find the hidden gem in the rough. And so that's going to be my audience for the most part for now. Folks who are finding small people, like less than 10 followers, less than 20 followers, less than like 5 people in the chat. That's going to be my starting audience. But as things get better and trends pick up and algorithms start to realize, hey, this guy's got something going on. Maybe we should like advertise him more, put him more out there. With that comes more people will come in, more will follow, and ideally the channel will grow, we'll get more viewers, and maybe I'll even grow to affiliate and partner status. That could be what happens. I don't know. It'd be nice, but the future, as always, is unknown. I don't know what's going to happen to me in the future. I'd like to think I do know, but I truly just don't. Maybe I'll stick with just 2-3 viewers forever. Maybe I'll grow and become a hit sensation and I'll get my own, like, solo, singles, albums, you know, as part of Hololive Shoujo Niji Sanji, whatever. I don't know. For now, I'm not worried about it. What happens, happens. The good, the bad, the blessed, and the evil. I'm gonna have to live with it. For now, I'm content. I'm happy. I get to talk, yap, play games, and be an anime boy on the internet. Right now, my main goal is to get a little bit bigger, get more of an audience, and to get my own custom VTube model. Because right now, this is a starter. This is a free one I found in the Steam Workshop for VTube Studio. This is not my model. I'll be frank, but I don't think most YouTubers do start out with their own model. Like, I think there's one guy I was following on Twitter who I think is starting out with his own model. It's got like a... I think his name is close to Shouto, something like that. He's got like a Poseidon sort of visual going on. But it looks like he's not starting out with like a free one. He's starting out with like his own custom model. Which I think is awesome. If you got the money, the resources, the artist to do that, hell yeah, brother and or sister, go ahead and do it. But just, I'm not there yet. My funds are rather limited right now. Like, if you guys want to be nice and donate and, like, give me enough money to get my own custom model, that'd be great. But if you don't, if your guys are struggling to, and you just don't have the means to support somebody else, I'll understand completely. Like, the world is the way it is right now. Things are tough. The economy's not always in the best spot. Some people are losing their homes, losing their right to be in a place. Things are rough. And not everyone's in a place to help others. I understand that. It would be nice, though. Maybe one of these days. Like I was saying before, if there's like an oral baron or whoever's got like a lot of money in the chat, they want to donate to me and give me like $2,000, I can probably start working on the new model. But first I'd have to like do some research, find prices, find good artists, riggers, learn about all that stuff. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Okay, we're gonna run away from the bullets. I didn't get myself any healing items. This is bad. Madzi, Madzi, Madzi! Yada, yada. Shinitakunai. I don't want to die. Die. Ajimaru da. Ajimaru, Ajimaru. Oh god. Oh, good lord. Whew. That's rough. We got a lot. Oh boy. Oh my god. I just hit retry. Fudge. That was the wrong button. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a quick, like, 5-ish minute break. I'm gonna drink some water, relax for a bit, and come back. If you guys are watching me and you've been sitting for a while, I do recommend you do the same. Especially get up, stretch your muscles, especially the ones that are aching a bit. Get some water, get some snacks if you're hungry, go to the bathroom if you need to. I will be back and you keep listening. Well, I'm gonna mute the audio, so you're probably not gonna be listening to this music. So see you guys again in like 300 a second, 500 is 5 minutes. Bye. All right, we're back. Took a minute to cool down, stretch, relax. My neck's feeling a lot better. Because I suppose I gotta be in to do half this stuff, because I'm assuming you can't hear me all the way back here. Because I have to like lean in closer to the microphone, so my lips are almost touching it. But not too loudly, because it'll wake up my neighbors and my family, and I don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure I'm already pissing them off by doing this, but they hate me anyway, so it's fine. It's fine-ish, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna get back into it. Oh, hold on. Alright, we must take care of our crops first. Let's go ahead and do that. Green beans, what the truck? Alright, I'm assuming the reason I have to keep getting green beans, why the number keeps going down for green beans specifically, isn't because my buddies here, I don't think a lot of them eat the green beans. I think it's because there's a setting I've enabled. I told you guys before that, well, I know you like green beans. Koneko-chan. Daisuki. It might be because of you can use the vegetables and the fishes and stuff to cook up little meals. And some of those meals have beneficial effects for when you go into the into different areas and you fight and whatnot. Hold up. And the main one I'm using is what was it, pufferfish set? Let me see. It's pufferfish meal set. Oh no, I'm wrong. It takes radish, pufferfish, rice, and onion. Okay. And I haven't even actually set it to autocook. But yeah, what it does is it increases attack speed and per by 20% and max HP crit haste by 10%. So yeah, it's just a good thing to have. I will leave that on. And now we will check what we need. After we fed our buddies, it's 181 carrot, green beans, peppers, strawberries this time, actually. Okay. I'll buy 8 of these. Cherry, strawberry. And just today, I have parfait. Senor Usnavi. I have to get down to watching In the Heights one of these days. The main way I got into Lin-Manuel Miranda stuff is naturally through Hamilton. I liked the musical. I was a die-hard fan for years and years. I'm still a fan, but I've definitely mellowed out. Like, you can only listen to so much before you start to rot your brain from the inside. I guess some folks either let their brains rot to the inside or just cool down like me. But yeah, I know he's done a lot of music for Disney nowadays. Probably a little bit too much now, because he's done stuff for the remakes, I think, for The Little Mermaid, and some folks weren't always appreciative of it. Hopefully he's doing all right. But I know he's done that. He's done Hamilton, and I know he's done In the Heights, which is like almost like a personal biography of his neighborhood in Washington Heights, New York. I haven't seen it. I know like bits and pieces of the songs, like In the Heights, don't need to start my day. In the Heights, so on and so forth. I know they've done like a remake movie or whatever of it, but they've changed critical details, and I don't want to watch that because I also heard it was bad. So if I can, I'll try and like find like a bootleg original like play version. I might try and do that. Just because I don't want to just... Remakes have their place, like, especially for video games, or for, like, movies, TV shows, and other media like that. Remakes aren't always well done. They can be quite bad, even. Well. Enough of the negativity, let's get into this. We're going to be using Yuzuki Choco. Love Needle, thrust a giant needle in front. S, Dynamite Body. All targets' attack and defense are reduced by 30%. Targets close to Choco have a 40% chance to become converted and join her side for 8 seconds. That is pretty good. Yeah, she does have a Dynamite Body. I'll go base, because I won't lie, like the long, like unbothered, unbraided hair. Like, I know for girls it's a pain in the ass, especially when it's a windy day. When it's like the wind is above like 2 miles per hour, it gets everywhere. Like, oh god, like loose girls' hair is women's hair. Like, I'll just leave it at this. This does things for me. It's nice. All right. We're going to go back to this and get started. Okay. Love needle. Increase damage. Yep, and this is aimed. So we have to actually be careful. Okay. Bam. We got a wham. Bam. Shang-a-lang and a sha-la-la-la thing. Oh, God. We've got some choices. On a crit, there is a 20% chance to charm a target, max 5, to your side and help for 8 seconds. Target gains Choco's attack and speed. We'll leave that one for later. Again, my oshis here, so we'll take the feather. Not the smartest play, but I'm not the smartest person. Come on. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see. Nurse. All heals may become crit heals, healing 1.5 times the amount. If healing 12 HP or more, nearby targets also receive a heal, taking 200% crit damage. Okay. We will do that. So we want to focus on heals and crits here. Okay. Targets may drop cooking supplies. Every 10 supplies, make a dish to heal 10% HP. And gain a 15% crit damage stack for 10 seconds. That's pretty cool. Ooh, whoa. That was a big one. We'll go for Demon Whisper. Ooh, because yep, there is one. Let's keep her moving. Oh boy. Try and get some of that. Ooh, that's useful, but we'll have to get it later, I think. Yep. Let's do that. Yeah, I was never a big fan of needles. Like, even as a kid, I had to go to the hospital a lot because of my disability. Like, I never learned to like needles. I learned to fear them. What I mostly learned to fear was the... not hydrogen... the... whatever chemical they use to wipe down the instruments and make everything, like, clean and sterile. I learned to fear that smell. Because whenever that smell was around, you could bet your bottom dollar we were going to the hospital and I was getting a shot. Thankfully, I've learned to fear it less, but the instinctual just mistrust of, like, that smell still lingers in my mind. I've learned to, like, get over my fear of needles, thankfully. Well, I remember there was one time we were getting, like, my blood drawn to do, like, a little health checkup. I was, like, a teenager at the time. And I was not into it. Because I had watched my brother get his done. I think he was doing better than me. And I saw the blood go into the, like, the needle. And I freaked the fuck out when it was my turn. I was so hysterical. I had to hold both my mom and a nurse's hands. And for whatever reason, they said, it's okay, you can squeeze my hand if you need to. I squeezed so fucking hard. I'm pretty sure I hurt them. Which, by the way, if you're listening, Mom, random nurse, I am so sorry. I was a freaked out kid. I didn't know what to do. But, like, thankfully I haven't done that since. I'm very thankful for that. Okay. Ooh. What's this? Ooh, stuns. I mean, she is stunning, so that'll do it. Chocoto cooking. What is in the box? What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? Oh god, excuse me. Ooh, good stuff. Okay, let's get more bouncy balls. Keep it coming, boys. Keep it coming. What can I do? Yeah, I think this gives higher chance to charm. So we will go with that for now. So these guys are a lot more active with their charm harming than others. Don't know why that is. Like, I'm not criticizing this game at all. KU's an excellent animator, artist, and game maker. They've made, so far, I think it's HOLOCURE and HoloXBreak, or whatever it is. I haven't played HoloBreak because that's like a fighting game. I'm not always into fighting games. Like, I mainly, like, as a kid, I played Spyro games, Pokemon games, like whatever, like, generic, like, movie spin-off video game my mom could find for me. Because God bless her, she loves me very much. I appreciate all she does for me. But, like I did like the Wall-E tie-in video game. It was fun. I liked it. But movie games are just usually bad. It's usually just a retelling of the movie and literally nothing else. And they usually don't even bother trying to, like, get any good quality bits in there. It's usually just trash to try and, like, get money. She got me plenty of those as a kid. But thankfully, as I learned more about video games, when that stuff went on, I was able to ask for, like, better games. I still remember, like, as a kid, asking my grandma to get me Assassin's Creed 2, I think it was. Because the first time I tried to get Assassin's Creed, like the first one, I was like this little timid teenager. Who knew? Oh my god, this game's rated M for mature. I can't buy this. I can't play this video game. Like, all that stuff. So the first time I tried to buy it, I was like all by myself. My mom stayed in the car. I think she even asked if she wanted I wanted her to come in. And I was like, no, I'm a man now. I'm 17 years old. I can do this. Or like, I think I was even younger than that. I don't remember. But I remember getting out of the car, going into the store, looking up and down the Xbox aisles, because I was an Xbox guy, for Assassin's Creed 1. Because this is before you could just buy everything online. And so I looked for it, and I found it. Oh god, it's got that M for mature rating. I can't do this. I can't do this. I pick it up. I had enough money for it at the time, I think. Take it over to the cashier. Takes one look at me and says, "Can I see your ID?" And I just go, "Oh god, I can't lie. I can't do this. You can take me to jail. You can report me. I'm gonna." I'll just take it back. He just nods and smiles. Okay. I think I like looked through like the U section for Pokemon games and just went on my day. Thankfully, after that, I'd gotten into Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 1 was alright. Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood were much better. Revelations was alright. But I've loved the Assassin's Creed games since. So they've kind of lost their way somewhat recently. Not with Shadows. I think I haven't played Shadows yet. I might do that for stream one day. But like, especially with Valhalla, like, they lost their way a fair bit. Like, when they went with more like Dark Souls combat-y, design-y, like, you could used to be able to back in my day, you could assassinate anybody. All you need was your hidden blade level 1 and you could shank whoever you wanted. And it was good. Like that was how it was literally. I would definitely go for a back in my day argument for Assassin's Creed, because back in my day it was good. Like, they made good changes, like the parkour, the combat, like more interesting designs and weapons and things like that. But like, it had a style, it had a thing going for it in the originals that it kind of lost towards Valhalla and somewhat Shadows. Like, especially when it I think it was with Odyssey and Origins as well, where you had to use RPG mechanics to level up your hidden blade so you could actually one-tap bosses. Like, the whole point of like being an assassin is you assassinate people. Like, not in real life naturally, but like, hold on, what's this? Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Okay, we need more healing. I need healing. To get back to Assassin's Creed, like, the whole point is, the whole like aesthetic of it is, You're a stealthy assassin. You're going around assassinating. Like, what's the point of the game if you're jumping on a guy's head, shanking him with a knife, and then he gets, bastardo, I'll kill you. Like, you are now no longer stealthy. You are no longer an assassin. Basically, it's just some, like, dude in London with a knife, like, shanking people in the gut, and he shanks you back. Like, you're not an assassin. You're some random thug now. What is this? Just... Oh, God. I loved Assassin's Creed in my time. I absolutely adored it. Like, I especially still love, like, Odyssey. Like, all the Greek stuff. But, like, it just isn't the same. I'll still try and play it for, like, stream stuff. But it's just, it isn't the same anymore. Like, it doesn't have to be exactly the same return to form like Assassin's Creed 1. We can all admit, I think we can all admit who have played it, Assassin's Creed 1 was kind of bad. Like, the cities were bland, environments were boring, the main protagonist had an English accent, American accent rather, instead of like I don't even know. Because you go to Damascus, Babylon, not Babylon, my Middle Eastern geography is bad. I will admit that straight up. Like, he goes to the Middle East, basically. Like, to Jerusalem, Levant. Like, from Jerusalem to, the two rivers. The Tigris and Euphrates, I think. You hop between the cities. It was fun, it was good, it was interesting, but it wasn't always great. If they could remake Assassin's Creed 1 and add some more elements, like, if they could add some, not all, some of the gameplay elements or improvements they've gotten from the newer games and, like, update the style, but make some things the same, like, same areas, same-ish missions, like, scouting for information, collecting things, stabbing folks, like, it could be a really good game. But, like, as it was then, it was very samey, very boring, very repetitive, very dull gray. It wasn't very exciting. Like, I even have to admit my favorite games have aged, and they don't always do well. Like, I've said this before, I loved, Diamond and Pearl. They're some of my favorite Pokemon games, but I couldn't play them today. I definitely couldn't. Like, as much as people shit on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, like, they still had their good points. Like, especially, like, the XP thing. I know people bitch and moan about, oh my god, why can't we turn the XP share off? It's so lame, I hate it. Like, brother in Christ, you have 6 Pokemon on your team. Like, you want them to level up individually? Like, that's awful. Like, not everything has to be Dark Souls. I've never played Dark Souls. I've seen plenty of streams of it. Like, oh god. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Oh god. God, it's the Dark Souls fan. Come to assassinate me. Yeah. Yapping's a skill. It's a muscle you can break and flex and rebuild and make stronger. Dear God. Oh, I don't think I've actually used her ult at all. So let's try and do that now. There we go. Oh boy. Like, yeah, Dark Souls has its good points, but, like, it's not a perfect game. Like, even as much as I love Hollow Knight, I love it dearly. The price is amazing. Gameplay is fantastic. The music is great. It's not perfect. It has its flaws. I couldn't tell you what they are, because I love it too much, but, like, it has its downsides. Let's do this one instead. Like, every game has its downsides. It's not that big of a deal. You just have to recognize and understand that. Like, loving a game isn't your whole personality. The same way loving a political candidate or loving a sports team can't be your whole personality. It can be part of it. It can augment it. But like, you can't just be like a Steelers fan or a Lakers fan, and that's how you were born and how you'll die. You gotta have more to it than that, brother. Like, even me, I gotta be more than just like a VTuber or more than just a Hollow Knight fan or a Hades fan. Like, I like to read books too. I like to play games and listen to music and watch TV shows and movies. Like, apparently I love movies so much that during a, what's it called? Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but for like daycare teachers, on certain like public holidays, we'll have to stay in the school for like half the day to clean things up, like wash things down, make sure the school classroom is just good to go, you know? It's called an in-service day. I just remembered. It's called an in-service day. On one like particular in-service day, we were doing some trainings. Because, you know, the teachers are always wrong, and they always have to get like more and more and more and more trainings and stuff. Like on this one, we were doing like a team building thing, and one of the other teachers, I think, who was non-binary, I believe. Yeah, because we called them mix, MX. You know, there's, you know, Mr. Nullius and Miss Jane Doe. They wanted to call themselves Mix. I'm not going to use their actual name, so we'll just call them Mix for now. But Mix had apparently thought I was such a movie buff. Like, when they asked the question, like, who out of all these teachers would you want a movie recommendation from? Mix answered me. Which I thought was kind of cute and odd. Because they had talked with me and chatted with me every now and again, because as the assistant teacher, whenever the numbers went down in the classroom and some folks had to go home in the afternoon, I would usually get called in, you know, Mr. Nullius, we need you in, you know, the Get Set classroom. Mr. Nullius, we need you in the preschoolers classroom. I would usually be called in. And so I've worked with Mix for a while. And we had some conversations every now and again, but, you know, again, me being the awkward guy that I am, I couldn't usually hold up too well. But Mix was a very good conversation starter and a very good converser. I always appreciated that about them. I do miss them fairly dearly. But apparently I'd like talk with them so much and give them so many good impressions that they thought I would like have good movie recommendations. I can give decent ones, I guess. Like, I see on Twitter people recommend this, that, this was good, this was bad. Things like that. But, like, I don't consider myself, like, the best. I'm certainly no, like, Tarantino. Even though I know, like, Tarantino's a pretty good director. Not perfect. Like, I don't know why he's got a beef with Bruce Lee. But apparently he does have a beef with Bruce Lee. Like, at least in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I always do appreciate, like, he has a passion for movies. Like, he gets it. And it's like a shame he hasn't won more awards for his stuff. But I'm certainly not at his level. Like, I loved, like, Inglourious Bastards, Django Unchained, things like that. I need to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I'm certainly not, like, a big movie buff. Like, I know Dune's good. I can see other recommendations. K-Pop Demon Hunters was great. Like, I don't know. It just surprised me. I didn't think I'd be that big of a movie buff in their eyes. Because I still gotta work on that. Because Mix, this teacher, they were female presenting, but they preferred non-gender binary. My brain still needs to... My brain still needs to remember that and learn that. I don't want to like be rude or disrespectful. If it makes them a bit happier to live in their own skin, then why not? Like, I know for some folks, like, you know, I graduated high school, I graduated college. Well, I should have to learn more crap or change the way I live. Just, it's called empathy. It's called being a nice person. Like, yes, it is more effort on your part. I wouldn't deny that. It is hard. I won't deny that. But, like, it makes another person happy. And makes you a smarter, wiser person. Because now you're aware, oh, there's people like that who live in the world. Who prefer this, that, and the other thing. And you don't have to be an asshole about it. Oh, there we go. Did I get the sausage? Oh, jeez. Feels very in character. Well, for this character, at least. She's got, like, the whole sexy nurse teacher thing going on. But I don't know if like her having the sausage and whipping it around and stuff is necessarily in character. But she just like sex stuff. I think she's like one of the more heavier like role-playing ASMR kind of talents in Hololive. On the JP branch, at least. I don't think there's like any other talents like in the EN branch, at least. Beyond like maybe Iris. Like I think Iris and like Narissa lean into it fairly heavily, like sex appeal and things like that. I know like Choco leans into it. I don't know if she's graduated yet either. I'd be very sad if she did. I remember like earlier like, hearing about like stories from Choco, hearing stories from Matsuri. Like, those are my early experiences with Hololive before they even had an EN branch or an Indonesian branch. Man, if they left, it would be very. I feel very unk status. Put it a certain way. Oh boy. But for now, it's the way it is. Time moves on. You can't really do anything about it except just struggle. Let's get some halu. I don't even really know what the halu is. Apparently, it's like short for hallucination. It's like the idea that you're hallucinating, like getting a bit parasocial, I guess. Like imagining your oshis are actually listening to you specifically. Yes, you know, Anon. Your oshi is listening to you and wants you. Things like that. I know like certain artists do lean heavier into the halu side of it, like Soju Ice on Twitter. They do a lot of fan art. Like I love their Narissa fan arts because they do make spicier stuff. I like that. They do make spicier stuff. And I will apologize right now if you guys follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky, like mostly Twitter. If you see the things I've liked, like Nullius Verba VT like this, you're probably getting flooded with like spicy pics. Or mostly just like fan artists, I guess. Like my main reason for being on Twitter half the time is just to see the amazing art. Like you might have seen in my men's mental health awareness posts on Twitter and Blue Sky and even YouTube that I really love artists. I love them for mainly two reasons. Number one, they create. Unlike like other people who want to destroy, smash, and like erase things, artists create and add to the world, and that's amazing in my mind. That's amazing. And number two, because I can't make it. I try. It's not that great. I don't have the passion to really pop into it. But like, since I can't do it myself, and they can, that adds to like my appreciation of it. Oh god. Just be careful. Go to the very bottom. I logically I can understand like Soju Ice makes a drawing of like Narissa doing like push-ups in like a very sexy pose. Like I can understand he probably worked like with the frame first, drawing the outline, then getting like more of the shapes in it, then adding colors and shadings and special touches and things like that. I can logically understand that, but in my mind I still can't see it. To me it's still a special kind of magic. I'll always appreciate that. Okay, let's see. Let's work on builds. Okay, we have the sausage, and the glow pen. We could do whammy water, the lasers. We could get what's her face's thing? Let's try and get BL. Oh, we didn't get BL. Whatever. If we had gotten BL, we could have gotten like a an item that boosts damage based on how hard you're hitting. But no, how fast you're moving. It swings around. Would have been nice, but oh well. We take what we can get, not what we can't. Okay, there's an item to the south. Let's try and grab. Heal me, please, for the love of God. Okay. We're gonna upgrade this. Okay, slower, less cooldown. So it will show up and use more quickly. Good. Come on, saplings. We've lost Fauna, but she's still in our hearts. Never forget that. Okay, this is for crits. We actually do want this. This also gives us crits. I honestly don't need coins anymore. So we'll go with this. There we go. Oh god, oh god, oh god. That's a lot of guys. That's a lot of saplings. Who look rather cross. Ooh, all feelings double. That's actually pretty good. Blood type Asakoko. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. God, the brats. That reminds you, there might have been... You know, I'm not even going to tell that story. It's spreading a bit of negativity. I think the concert's over. You can look it up for yourself. You've got the keywords brats and concerts. It's not the most delightful thing in the world, but it's a thing. I don't want to get into it, though. I like to spread more positivity than negativity, if I can help it. Because the world's a dark and miserable place. Awful things happen all the time in it. At the government level, at the local level, at the microscopic human level. Like, I don't need to, like, tell stories about people doing this or this person getting hurt or things like that. We don't gotta do that. I'd rather hear about, like, a lot of good stuff than a lot of bad stuff, you know? Oh god, oh god, okay. Please help, please help. Oh god. Alright, lightning wiener, go. Here we go. Go, my minions. Attack and spread destruction in my name. Okay, the pen can combine with... Yeah, we don't want to do the idle one. Let's just go with beam. If we had an extra, like, utility slot, we would have definitely been able to go for, like, the idle mega combination, but that's not happening right now, unfortunately. Oh well. Speaking of idols, hopefully the folks at HoloLive are doing alright. I know, like, idol culture can be very stressful. It can be very physically demanding, just with all the dancing, the singing, and things like that. Like, especially with, like, Mori Calliope. I know she's been doing a lot of, like, singing and songs and things like that. I heard her voice had gotten, like, strained, and she had to, like, take a break for a bit. Like, hopefully they're all alright. Like, I know it's stressful. Like, expectations, demands. You have to do a certain thing a certain way. Hopefully they're doing alright. Like, they've gone down this path. They've applied. They've been accepted. Hopefully they're alright. I hope that almost for myself, too. I want to sort of go down a similar path. Like, if I can avoid maybe HoloLive, I don't know. No agency seems like it's free of problems. I had thought for a time that, like, VShojo would have been, like, God's own perfect VTubing studio. Like, they get it right. They do this. They do that. No talents have left in a huff. They haven't caused any controversies. The talents sing their praises all the time. But I don't know, man. There is no perfect system of anything. Nothing nowhere is perfect. It actually reminds me of, like, a story I heard from, like, about the Amish. Like, apparently, like, when they're making a quilt, just things like that, they'll leave, like, one little square at the end, like, mismatched or done wrong. Because in their eyes, apparently, it's a bit wrong to try and be perfect, to do perfectly. Because the only one that does things perfectly is the big guy himself. And to try and do anything otherwise is... I don't want to say heresy, because that's very Warhammery. But, like, that's to be too proud of yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not dodging all these perfectly, but oh well. Again, Nullius is not the bullet hell master here. Okay, here comes Bales. And we shall weaponize her fans against her. Okay, more bombs, please. Watch out for the bullets. Alright, more bullets. Watch out, watch out. And God, my eyebrow's itching. I can't get it. Go, 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 go. Watch out for the bullets. Watch out for the big bops. Bop, 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 bop to the top. Dun 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 dun. Stop. Oh boy. So, what we're not going to do is we're not going to retry that level. we're going to the main menu. We're going to pick our crops, feed our dudes, take another quick break so I can stretch my neck a bit, and do some more playing. Actually, let me look at... Yeah, I think KU has updated this roster. Because if you'll notice, some of these characters are twinkling. That shows that they've graduated. Sana, I know, has graduated. Fauna Mume has graduated. Amelia Watson Garguro has graduated. Aqua's graduated. Mel, I think either was Terminator, graduated. I think these guys are doing okay. Yeah, Pekka's doing great. No one here has graduated. Risu? Wait a minute. No way. No, Risu's doing fine. I've seen her tweet. I think it's the twinkles on Kiryu Coco. She's graduated. Shion's graduated. They haven't put Chloe into the game yet. It's like I'm out of Chloe. She graduated before they could get it, I guess. Oh well. Alright. Back to Old Faithful. Alright, we harvest. Noel, howdy. I don't know how like shipping culture works. I like from K-pop Demon Hunters and even like this game and like the Hololive culture in general. I don't really know what the proper status is for like shipping characters, because I've seen like people like Roboru and Maya get shipped and they seem fine. Narissa and Herb have been getting shipped, and oh god, Narissa's loving it. I know some folks are like not happy about it. I don't know what the proper like culture and things like that is. Like I'd assumed before the whole Ore no Ina thing that came out with Flare, I didn't quite realize that she wasn't really getting shipped to anybody. I thought like she would get shipped like Noelle, because like the knight and the elf, like the fantasy thing, that kind of works out, like kind of, but it doesn't work out like with the actual talents, I guess. Like speaking of not working out with the talents, like I see a lot of shipping of like Cronfame, I think it was Crony, Fauna, and Mume. Doesn't really work now that they've Mume and Fauna have graduated, but like I never saw that. Like they worked together fairly well. They were pretty funny, but I never saw like sexual tension there. It never really made much sense to me. I didn't really ship it, I guess. But I know there was like one spicy, not even spicy, it was like jalapeno pepper kind of spicy, not like ghost pepper kind of spicy. That was really well done between Crony and Fauna. It's like Crony x Fauna. And oh my god, the imagery went so hard. Like not even to go into too much detail about it, but like the one panel, I guess like the action scene, I guess, went so well. Like, oh my god. I could not have done that image better than myself if I tried. It was so good. But like I never really saw like the shipping potential between Crony, Fauna, and Mume. Like Bales and Iris, I guess. I don't pay too much attention to them. That's sort of like the Callie, let me smell your feet kind of thing. But like I guess they get shipped. I guess they're fine. I don't think Sona ever got shipped with anybody, but it's what it is. All right, I'm gonna leave you I will actually leave you with the funky music this time. I'll let you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna just sit back, relax for like a minute or two, get my neck back in order, and then we'll get back with some more HOLOCURE. BRB, a couple minutes. See ya. All right, we're back. Oopsie daisies. Gotta actually click the screen. Let's get you out of here. You can go behind my head. All right. Oh, and it's raining. You know what? Let's do a little bit more than just the fighting and the crops. Let's go do some gambling. Ooh, and we can do some grinding down here. Anything we can do over here with you? What's your name? Let's try crafting something. Oh, no, not that. Commissioning something. We don't really need the money, but I want the experience doing this. All right, for a kite shield. Is that good? Okay. I still don't really get half this, but... Okay, there we go. Guess that was better. I don't want to use up all my resources in case I gotta craft more stuff. I think I have everything, though. Let me see. Oh, I still don't have the Justice Pickaxe? I don't really need it. More diamonds. Okay, we're gonna grind a little bit. I guess we can just yap a little bit while we're doing it. Yeah, the idea of this little area is you can grind for resources, get better equipment, and one of the things that helps you with when you're actually playing the game is you can take a prism in with you. I think a prism has certain gameplay benefits. Let me see. It's around here somewhere, I think. Nope, nope, nope. Criminy. Thick and shice, I forget it. Whatever. We'll just keep going for now. Alright. Rock and stone. Alright, and the idea is you gotta try and hit it just in the right area. If you hit it just in the right area enough, you'll get it. But if you hit outside, you'll still do some damage, but not quite as enough. Not quite as much. And you might even lose out on getting more resources. I think like the penalty is you get like less of what you would have gotten before if you don't hit it as well. Like this. And it also does less damage. Come on, there we go. But some of them are like much easier to do than others. Much, much easier. I don't know if there's like a specific logic behind this. Like, are these metals, materials, woods actually stronger than the others? Or is it not actually? I truly don't know. Maybe KU knows. He's the one who designed all this stuff, so maybe he could tell us. I don't even think Mithril's a real element. I think it's like just a fantasy thing. But, hey, why not? It's HOLOCURE. Why not? If I can play as my oshis, then why the hell not? I can put up with some adamantite or mithril. I think that's what's in Frodo's chainmail. Like the elven chainmail he gets at one point in Lord of the Rings. Definitely know platinum's real and exceptionally valuable. I'd even heard an anecdote about when the Spanish were plundering the Native Americans in their search to find El Dorado in the City of Gold. They found platinum, but one, either they couldn't really take advantage of it and use it, or two, they didn't understand its value. They took all that platinum and just chucked it in the ocean because they called it like useless gold or whatever it was. If you want to like learn more details about that, it's on Overly Sarcastic Podcast on their video about El Dorado, which I found exceptionally interesting. But the main like talking point back to what Red was talking about was just, I don't know if the Spaniards understood what platinum was, or if they did understand what platinum was and its uses, did they have a use for it? Because from what I understand, platinum is exceptionally useful and very much needed for smartphones and technology. Like, that's not the reason people buy back old smartphones, is to get the gold and platinum in them. Yeah, if that's the case, I gotta find some place buying old phones near me. Got like 2 or 3 old phones I've got that aren't doing anything. Carrots, I think it was. Remember, I actually gave like 2 of my first cell phones to the daycare that I student taught at. I gave them like my old brick phone that looked like a little turd, like just short, stubby, and stout, and like my first flip phone. It was fine, I guess. I didn't really use them anymore. They were just sitting in my closet, just doing nothing. They took the batteries out of them so the students couldn't actually use the phones, but they could play pretend like I've told you before. Kids love to imitate mommy and daddy. Like, they see mommy and daddy on the phone, talking to friends. They see mommy and daddy looking at things on the phone, or texting and taking pictures. So phones can be part of their play. And it's not a bad idea. Of course, someone's going to be like, oh, kids these days, back when I was a youngin', I didn't have no fancy, dancy, schmancy smartphones, and I got along just fine. Kids these days and their damn screens. Like, yeah, screen time is an issue. That's something more on the parent end than the teacher end. Because for the most part, the teacher could maybe give them some technology comprehension skills. Like what my school did, at least. When I was in school, the most I think was just like after school computer playtime. I taught myself how to use a computer for the most part. And then in middle school, we had like typing lessons. I think I was doing pretty well in most of my classes, so I got to take like an extracurricular or whatever you want to call it, like a side course. I decided on typing because I remember like I had some assignments that I had to do for middle school. Like I had to type up an essay or whatever and bring it in to the teacher. And I didn't know how to type, so I had to go click, click, like F-I-R-S-T. First, there we go. Okay, first. And I have to do that with every single letter because I didn't know where they were on the keyboard or how to properly type. And this was back when we had those like those special, like, I don't even call them. They're like rubber pads that were designed for keyboards. You would put them on top so that when you were typing, you couldn't see which letter it was you were typing. And we would play this little game where like you had to like defeat these aliens coming in to try and destroy your spaceship. And you type certain letters to defeat them. And I had a fucking blast with that. I learned how to type through that, and it was especially fun. One of these days, to show off my typing skills, I might try doing Typing of the Dead. Like I know there's like I think it was adapted from an arcade game, like a On Wheels arcade game. But they also have a typing feature. I might do that. I know Fuamoko did that. That's where they got their violence, extreme violence meme from. Might try that one of these days. The main reason I just wouldn't do that is because, to put it simply, it's a B-movie plot with B-movie censorship and B-movie ideas about men and women. It's not the finest thing in the world, but I would like to show off my typing skills. They are pretty good, but I want to get better. Because like my mom can type a mile a minute, but I don't know how she does with like errors and things like that. Like I want to be good like that too. But my main issue with typing right now is just I make a lot of errors. I'll type something up, I'll go very quick with it. Like look with the way I talk. I'll go very, very fast. But I'll make some mistakes. I'll trip over myself. I'll cross my words, getting tongue-tied, as it were. But practice makes perfect, ideally. But I've also learned if you are taught incorrectly or are self-taught, you can teach yourself some bad skills. You can teach yourself the wrong way and learn bad habits and never fix those bad habits because there's no tutor or teacher over your shoulder telling you, okay, Nullius, that's wrong. You gotta do it this way. Because it's a good thing to have the kids teach themselves, learn themselves, get that wonderful aha moment. Well, if they learn a bad habit by like making their letters, writing their numbers, like that especially. Like at my first daycare job, My job, because my head teacher was always running herself ragged, so I wanted to help however I could. So what I would do is after nap time, after we woke up, I would take the kids one by one. We would get this little booklet that helped them with their writing skills for each letter. Like you'd have one for A, one for B, all the way to Z. And I would personally one-on-one help them with their writing skills. If they made a mistake, I would go over and say, okay, we're going to try that one again. Here's how you practice. You write the line straight down. At the bottom of the line, you're going to go from left to right, from this side to that side. Okay, buddy? I would just do that for all the kids. I honestly forget what I was supposed to buy here, but I'm going for corn. That would be my job. And a lot of the kids had the wrong idea about what they were supposed to write. Like, naturally, as human beings, we go for the simplest solution. The path of least resistance, as it were. And when the kids have an idea about how to write something, it's hard to work them out of it. Especially with some kids over others. Like, some kids, I don't know if it's because they were slower or what, but they just couldn't get the idea. I would go slow, nice and patient, no frustration. Okay, no, buddy, here's how you do it. This line first, then this line, then one line under that, okay? Try one more time. And if it doesn't work, we'll just move on to the next part, okay? It's okay. You're going to learn. It's okay. Don't feel sad. Don't feel ashamed of yourself. I'm not angry. And mommy and daddy aren't going to be angry either. You're young. You've got time to learn. Make your mistakes now and we'll fix them later. That's the whole reason a pencil has an eraser on it. Like, it's always important to make sure a kid understands that failure isn't the end of the world. Like, I know we've all probably seen those sports movies with, like, awful parents like, you damn brat, you got a B instead of A. I'm going to kick your ass. Like, no. A child has to feel like they can make a mistake. If they feel like perfection's the only option, like the stereotypes about, like, typical Asian families, like, A is for average. B is for you need to get to better grade. Better luck next time. C is you cannot eat tonight. Like Stephen He kind of stuff. Like, you have to be free to make mistakes. Mistakes are the way you learn. You don't learn by doing it right the first time. Yes, well done, little Timmy. You did right the first time. But do you understand why we do it this way? Why do we make the K look like this in uppercase, but make it look different in the lowercase? The reason being is because this one line at the left side, it goes to the same length. You have to point this line, this diagonal line, down lower. That way we understand, no matter how tall it is, we know this one's lowercase and this one's uppercase. Why is that important, little Timmy? Because we understand if someone wrote their name, if they're writing their name, or if they're writing the name of an object. It's all important. That's another thing that teachers really need to learn how to do correctly. You have to explain why what they're learning is important. Like, why am I learning about the Civil War? Why am I learning about how to do math? What's a triangle going to do for me when I'm older? Like, maybe you're going to be an engineer and you need to learn how like angles work. Whether there's going to be enough space in this little office building for a stairwell. Whether you've got enough clearance space to walk through calmly and peacefully. Everything you got taught is important. Some definitely more than others. And some definitely more relevant to you personally than everybody else personally. I feel like one of the ways we could teach better in this country, in America, is to be more individual. Like, and leave... I don't know. Like, it's tough. Because, like, you're preparing kids for the job market and for being employed. Like, if we could give kids options, and, like... I feel like community college is, like, just the best place. That's where I personally went after high school. Mainly just because I was told if I want to make my mistakes, it's very low cost in a community college. Like, if I'm going to fuck up and, like, waddle around and faff about between this major and that major and this minor and that minor, go to community college and do it there. Because I did that. I waffled from, like, criminal justice to education to, like, other stuff, too. And I was able to do that fairly like cheaply because community college isn't that expensive. At least compared to like typical 4-year institutions. Oh god, oh god. Hold on. It's a lot less high pressure than like Ivy Leagues, Temple, Stanford. If like every like high school kid goes to community college, it'd be a lot better off in the world, I think. Like, make your mistakes, experiment around, find what ignites your passion. And more importantly, find what's employable. Like, if you can find a place that really just gets your biscuit going, that you just love going to every day, awesome. But I think the joke is, find what you love doing and find how you can make money out of it. Like, find a job that you love. You'll never work a day in your life. That's how the quote usually ends. But I heard the extension is, find what you love doing, you'll never work a day in your life because that job isn't hiring. That's basically it, I think. Because at one point I did want to be like a historian because I love history. Like, I love hearing about history. Like, as a kid, I loved hearing about the battles. Like, oh my god, you know, the crossing of the Delaware, Rubicon, now the die is cast, you know, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, not Senjogahara, what's it called? Sekigahara. Yeah, Battle of Sekigahara. Like, I love that kind of shit as a kid. Like, I was reading the Ron Chernow Washington book. He does a lot of like biographies about historical figures. I read his one on Hamilton. You can guess why. And I was reading his one about Washington, but that one got very mired in war details and... Oh god, not you too. But I'm not interested in like the war stuff anymore. Like, I'm not like... I don't want to be like everyone's fucking dad. Like, I don't want to retire one day and build my own like little... Excuse me, like scale figures of Gettysburg or whatever. Like, sure, that'd be nice, but like... That doesn't make any sense. I don't want that. Okay, peppers. I love history to a point. Like, it's important to understand where we came from. Like, especially in America, like, race history. Like, why are people like this? Like, why do some folks act a certain way? Why are some folks like this? Like, it's important to understand. It's controversial. I feel like it shouldn't be. But it's important. Like, especially with, like, the history of slavery, racial discrimination... segregation, things like that. It's important to understand where that came from and why it's still around. Like, the way I was taught history was like, you know, there was discrimination, and then Martin Luther King came along and solved all of it. Now it's gone forever. Like, no. As an adult, I kind of understand racism just exists. It's an idea, and ideas are exceptionally hard to kill. But ideas can bleed. They can wither and die eventually. If you work hard enough and put in enough effort. For racism, that's going to be an exceptionally Herculean task. And unfortunately, we do not have the will. We have the will of a mouse to try and be done with that. And let me get out of like that topic, because that's just going to get me just... Oh, I don't even want to think about it. But now let's go to the casino. I haven't shown you guys this yet, but this is a newer feature. Get a little casino here. It is the Usada Pecora Casino. You've got the slots. What is this? Is this craps? It's higher or lower. This is a math game. This is betting on like fighting and racing. This is roulettes. I prefer personally blackjack. We'll try a little bit of blackjack, just because why not? We're going to bet 300 and start. Okay, he's got 10, 13. Yeah, hit me. Fudge. Okay, let's try again. Keep bet. 2. Yeah, definitely hit me. I will stand. Alright, I win that one. Excellent. Play some more. Keep bet. Oh, God. We're gonna bribe and hit. Oh, you sure? Okay, play again. Change bet. Once we hit 8,000 Pecora units, whatever, we'll stop. But for now, let's hit it. Okay. Hit. Hits. Fudge. Alright. Last one. If we lose. Hit me, fudge. Yeah. Alright, that's enough. Kitty Coco lost all their Usa chips and ran home crying. Yeah, that's the joke. You lose, you run home crying. I know when to stop, though. I'll try the math one for a little bit. I'm fairly good at math. We'll go endless. So the basic idea is you don't really have a timer on this one. You just do the math as quick as you can. Oh, dear God. We're going to be here for a while. Okay. 2 plus 0. 2. That's the left side. Okay. 78 minus 73 is 5. 5 times 2, 10. 12. Where's 12? Oh my God, I'm so fucked. Okay, let's leave the casino. Actually, let's buy some more. Can I not buy any? I don't know why I can't buy any. Yeah, I remember KU talking about how this was a bit controversial. Like, how this was just meant to be a joke, but people were taking it very seriously. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. Gain random crap. Why can't I buy any more? If you need more, you can buy up to 1,000 from me. Okay. Okay, 1,000 is the maximum I can get right now. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna quit out. We're gonna head back to the farm. I think we will need to replace things. Let's see. No, actually doing pretty good. Okay. I'll try the Tower of Pain for a little bit. After that, we will do 1 or 2 more rounds. I want to make it to like 4 hours. Because I don't usually last till like 4 hours streaming. But I'd like to try it today. Okay. The Tower of Suffering. Yeah, that's what it's called. Oh, God. Oh, and they left me off where I was last time. Oh, God. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Get up here. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. This is a bit more secure. Yeah, I've already made some progress, it seems. But not as much as I would have liked. Fucking hell. God damn it. There we go. Oh, fudge. Alright, come on, come on. Okay, good. Left side. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's very easy to get into. Very easy to start. Slow to succeed. And exceptionally easy to fail. God damn it. Max strength. Max strength. Okay, more failures. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, get some coins. And so far we're doing not as bad as I would have thought. Okay. How much do I need to checkpoint? I need 100 coins. I think each of these gives me 10. Oh, it's KFP, Kentucky Fried Phoenix. That is Kiara's brand. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There we go. Okay, that's a bit rough. Oh, God. Oh, God. Big fall, big fall. But I got that coin, though. That's good. You got coins. And yeah, each of them is 10. So if I get one more, I'll be able to get a checkpoint. And where I am right now, yeah, again, I'm not the best at these, so do forgive my sloppiness. Oh, God. How do I get up there? In the middle? No, because that will block me. Come on. I can't even look up like in Hollow Knight. I keep pressing the right stick to try and look up, but I can't do that. Okay. Let's try here. Oh, not quite. Oh, good lord. I almost fell off. Lol, you fell off. Okay, let's try here. Ooh, that's it. Okay. Let's try here. That also doesn't work. God, don't fall off. Okay. If I can't make much progress here, I will probably just dip. Okay, I think what I have to do there, I don't want to use max. If I use maximum, oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're failing. We're failing upwards. Come on. We are fighting dreamers. Dun, 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 fighting dreamers. Okay. Get me up. Bro. I swear to God. Okay. Maximum effort. Now we gotta be careful. I think what we do is... Okay, I'm right. We don't always need maximum effort. Except there. Oh, God. One of Corone's fans has been locked up. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'll try and get this coin, I think, and just dip out, because... Okay. I don't know if I need to fall from the left side, or if I can reach this from jumping, so... Forgive me if I fall. Ooh, okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Next. Now, let's see if I go all the way. Not quite. This way? Still not quite right. Okay, we're going to abandon the coin for now. Let's try this way. Yep, just got to remember. Goldilocks. Goldilocks. Okay, and there's a little thing blocking us up there, so don't go too far to the left. Here we go. Okay, and is that chandelier going to hit us? Let's try this. Okay, lesson learned. Chandelier will, in fact, hit us. So. Okay. Again, not quite right. But every mistake... fuels us. Like that mistake right there. Ain't that grand? Okay. Okay. There we go. All right. Hop, skip, and a jump. Ain't nothing. It's something. It's something, all right. Although, I'll admit, I'm kind of proud of myself for doing this. I did not think I'd have, like, the mental energy and fortitude to even attempt the Tower of Suffering, but here I am actually doing enough. I'm doing all right. Okay, let's just get the coin. We're going to go as high as we can, and then we're going to stop and just leave a checkpoint. Because, dear God, someone like Mori Calliope or Hako Spale or Iris is more suited to this, or even like Sea Dog. Because I've seen Sea Dog do a lot of different modes of Jump King. This isn't quite Jump King. It's close, but not quite. If I can just get up there again, I think I'll be happy. Okay, I need to be careful. Oh, that's straight up. Okay. How do I get there without absolutely just destroying myself? Like this? Well, that's the idea in general, but unfortunately, it's not quite working out. Come on. Come on, you stinky stinker. Oh god, I almost had it. Okay, more than half. It's gonna need more than half. Perfect. If I can get to the top where I was before, then we'll stop! We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. Be back with you shortly. Okay, so that was disappointing. But I've just read this little note here that says, hold control to warp to the checkpoint at any time. I don't know if I have one. Let me try control real quick. Okay, let me try getting up. Oh god, the checkpoint's at the beginning? Oh god, let me out. I'll try quickly getting back up here, but this is just... This is ridiculous. Absolutely dog wash. Come on. Not quite right. Come on. Here we go. Come on, brother. Sister, rather. Come on, Sarah's Fauna of former Hololive English fame. Yay. Okay. Within the safety of the walls. Oh, God. The relative safety, I suppose. Ooh. Okay, we got him. We got him. We're doing something. We're cooking. Let me in the kitchen. Oh, God. Speaking of the kitchen, I have a slice of cake waiting for me. I really want to get at it. So let's try and wrap this up quickly. Honestly, I hate to do it, but I kind of gotta. I don't have faith in my ability to get back here. All right, we'll save and quit. And we'll check our crops, which look like they have grown. I'm not even the biggest fan of pepper, but I guess I'll grow them. Like jalapeno peppers. Like the only place I really like my jalapeno peppers is in Royal Farms. I don't know if you guys know what Royal Farms is. It's like a gas station, convenience store, restaurant sort of thing. Like the way it works is they've got the gas pumps outside, and it's like a bigger 7-Eleven on the inside. I'm sure like people who got Buc-ee's near them like know the general concept, but it's a bit weaker than a Buc-ee's. It's a bit more than a Wawa, to kind of place myself a bit. Like I like to order from them, but their chicken and stuff is overpriced. They mainly sell like fried chicken stuff. I would order more from them, but their stuff is so overpriced. It's just awful. I had the app before that like helped me get discounts on it, but lately it doesn't do anything. Unfortunately. Like it used to offer like a good discount, like free this, free that, or whatever. They don't do that shit anymore. And the card's too complicated. Like they have like a store card that you can use to get rewards points for those rewards and whatnot. It's too complicated to use nowadays. Like it was like signing up for a credit card almost. It was such a piece of trash, and I hate it, but I miss it. Like, but to get back to my point with peppers, the only place I like my jalapeno peppers is like in their cheese sauce, because they'll give you like a cheese sauce with the potato wedges, which, oh my god, I kind of want some now because they were really good. Like occasionally, me and my mom will get like cravings for like the cheese sauce because it was really good. It wasn't like basic just cheese sauce. It was cheese sauce with the jalapeno peppers in them. But let me stop talking about it before I get hungry again. All right, quit the title. Let's do 2 more, then we'll quit out. It'll be like one of my longest streams yet, I think. Okay. We had Ozadu Sublu. We've done Choco. Oh, we've done Shion. We have not done Nakiri Ayame yet. She slashes twice with her katanas in front, and she has the Spirit of the Oni. Increase the attack speed of dual katana by 200%. After 4 seconds, the spirit slashes the screen. Please don't. My screen's a wide screen. I don't want that. I don't want to have to buy a new one. Dealing 1,000% damage to all targets. Okay. I'll go for this one. And let's try something a bit different. Let's not. I thought let's risk it for the biscuit because I like the soundtrack in Stage 3 hard, but let's not. They recommend for fandom level, it should be Oshi. We're still at fan. So, oh, and there was I could have shown you the Crystal of Prison thing. I had to like grind towards that, but oh well. It's okay. It is what it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. I don't even know what that song is called. It's been on like the radio recently. Maybe it's been like a recent movie. But for me, like the electric piano, whatever they've got in the background, just sounds like some sort of some Windows XP type bullshit. Ooh, Nakirium. Increase speed by 3%, max 40 for every target within 140 pixels. If the target is defeated within 140 pixels, they drop 10% bonus XP. Okay, so we want them nice and close to slash them up. Ayame defense field. After taking 5 hits of damage, negate the next hit taken and become invincible for 3 seconds. There's a 10-second cooldown after buff ends. Sure, why not? I'm not really concerned about that, but whatevs. You can never know what it's like. Love like when it freezes just like ice. And there's a cold, lonely life that shines from you. The wine like a record hide behind that mask you use. Did you think this fool could never win? Well, look at me, I'm coming back again. I got a taste of love in a simple way. And if you need to know that I'm still standing, you just fade away. Well, don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever did. I'm looking like a true survivor. I feel like a little kid. But I'm still standing after all this time. I'm picking up the pieces of my life without you on my mind. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot the rest. I honestly mainly know that through Sing, which feels kind of weird to say. Like, I'm an animation maniac. If anything's animated, like movie, TV show, I'm usually pretty interested in it. Like, not everything. Like, I tried to watch Big Mouth on Netflix, and it's for like the Family Guy kind of stuff. I'm not really into like Family Guy core things. It was fine for a bit. It was all right, but just I'm not a teenager who needs like advice about puberty. If you can't tell from my deep and dulcet tones, I've already gone through that. I've already dealt with that. I don't really need to worry about it anymore. I mean, if you like it, like, I guess, enjoy. More for you. Just, it's never really been my thing. Like, I prefer more stuff like Blue Samurai. Stuff like, I even like like I talked before my Devil May Cry stream. I like the Devil May Cry anime for a bit. It was fun. I did see how they kind of like fucked things up a little bit, but it seemed fun enough. It was fine. But I do prefer like animated stuff, like including what was that cat movie? Maybe in like Eastern Europe, like 1,000 different sponsors or whatever, 1,000 different like publishers. I think it was Flow. Yeah, I love that one. Like not a single voice, not a single word, like all animals, but you could still understand what was going on, like to a degree. Like naturally, you're not gonna understand what like a bark from a dog means, or like what the little whining and whimpering from the capybaras is, or why the cat's specifically feeling upset. But I saw like interviews from the directors and things like that, like about how they wanted to be more open to interpretation. And also you can save a little bit on like dubbing, casting, subtitling. Because like, what kind of subtitles do you need for like lemur noises, capybara noises? Like you could tell from the scene, oh my god, the capybara is happy or ambivalent that the cat's here now, or the cat's not really liking that the lemur's so obsessed with this little glass ball, or the lemurs are having a very amazing time looking at this shiny. Ooh, the shiny. So if it's animated, I'll be definitely just a sucker for it for the most part. Not everything though. Like I know people are goo goo gaga for Gundam. Like I've even seen like folks like Scarl Unagi, like from Niji Sanji and other folks, like just head over heels for it. But for me, there's too much. Like it's like with Pokemon. Like there's no proper place for like a new guy to start. I know, like, if you ask a fan, they're like, oh, you can start with, like Iron Orphans, or you can start with, like, the Yuri one. Or you can start with, like, the old-fashioned stuff, because that came out first. But, like, it feels too dense. Like, even for Pokemon, I wouldn't know what to recommend. Like, probably the newest stuff. Or Pokemon Go. Because that's good. It's easy, pick up, put down kind of stuff. You don't got to worry about, like, knowing which everyone is. It's fine. Just everyone has their own things, I suppose. It's just Gundam isn't going to be for me, I don't think. Maybe I'll watch the Yuri one, and they put out a new one, which is like an alternate universe type thing where like what if the bad guys won? But as of just right now, it's not my thing. God, excuse me. God, excuse me again. God, dinner was what, like 5 hours ago? We had we colloquially call it Moco Loco, which, as I understand, is a Hawaiian dish with like meatloaf, gravy, rice, and an egg on top. We colloquially call it Moco Loco, but it's basically just like fried rice. You throw spam in it. Yeah, spam's one of the things you throw in it too. You throw spam in it. We throw mixed vegetables, and that's about it. Well, me and my brother are like meat fiends, so we'll throw bacon bits in there too. We had that for dinner last night. I guess last night, because technically my time, it's almost 1:30. I don't know what time it is for you guys. Like, the whole reason I'm like even streaming right now is staying for like Midwest, Southwest, Californian, like West Coast kind of folks. Like if you guys are awake, I'd appreciate you guys heading into the channel, dropping follows, comments, things like that. Otherwise, you can just keep me on in the background. Like, I don't mind being second monitor content. Like, that's half of how I play my games. Like, what I'll do is probably after this stream, I'll eat my slice of chocolate cake. I'll boot up Helldivers, and I'll put on whoever's streaming. Whether it's like Tenma, Pippa, like Mori Calliope, Takanashi Kiara, maybe Shinri. Because I think Shinri just wrapped up, was it Urban Myth Dissolution Center? He was playing that. That looked very interesting. I don't know if I would do that because it looks very dialogue intensive. If I want to like do like dialogue intensive, I would probably do something like Phoenix Wright, or like the other spin-offs, like Apollo Justice, whatever like the old timeier one is. I'll have to get to that one of these days. But for now, I'll probably need to like do some more Persona 3, Pokemon stuff. I really gotta get back into Pokemon Shining Pearl. Like, for those of you who don't know, I was playing it one day. There was a thunderstorm rolling around in my area, and all of a sudden I was playing it, battling the Scriptop, then like my power just went out. And thankfully my monitor quickly restarted. My computer restarted too. But unfortunately, the game crashed. I couldn't really... Well, actually, no, the game didn't crash. My Switch was just fine. But things that had to like get directly plugged into the power outlet immediately went down. So my Wi-Fi was down. I feel somewhat bad about it, but like I couldn't... Hold on, let me see what I can combine with this. Oh, yeah, we can actually do this. Like, I feel bad like not continuing the stream. I did leave an update on socials saying like Wi-Fi went down. We're going to just leave this for another day. Because it was always like 2 hours. Pardon. Jeez, Jesus Christ. Oh. Model, what are you doing? Yeah, I know it's not the brightest area right now, but try and stay with it. Okay, I guess, sure. I don't like going wide. Oh, God, no. Yeah, stop right there. Stop! You have violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood. That's another one I gotta get into. I was so excited, too, because I thought for once, finally, there's a new game coming out. I can buy it. We'll play it on time. It'll be so awesome. It'll be amazing. Then, all of a sudden, you know, oh, sorry, we gotta take a break. You know, Wi-Fi's not working. We gotta deal with those issues, so it's a shame. I gotta get on Oblivion. I never even played the original. When Skyrim came out, I was into that a fair bit. I definitely enjoyed me some Skyrim, but I could never get the mods to work. Like, there's like a bajillion mods, like armor, weapons, new quests, new like companions. Like, especially with the Dagoth one. Oh God, if you guys haven't seen, like, I forget his name. I think look up Derkernel, Derkernel. Look him up. Like, even if nothing else, for his videos on YouTube, because he's got like an AI trained Dagoth follower mod. That looks interesting. If I can ever get mods working, I might stream that, like a Skyrim playthrough with that. Because that looks neato. And if nothing else, just like look up the videos because it's very funny. It's like, Nerevar, I'm working on a special recipe. I need their foreskins for scientific purposes. I can't do a good Dagoth voice, but you get the idea. Like, look it up. It's very, very funny. Although if you're a kid under the age of 18, you know, naturally renege what I said. Don't worry about it. It's for the grown-ups, kiddo. All right. Hopefully my build is going all right. I wanted, like, based on what Ayami's Akira... What's her name? Nakiri Ayame. I don't really pay attention too much to the JP side of the HoloLive circuit. I mostly focus on the EN stuff. I remember before there was an EN branch, I did like Ayame because she seemed very cute and very wholesome. But I didn't really pay attention too much. I couldn't really attend streams because, you know, naturally my Nihongo is no Jozu. My Nihongo is not very Jozu. But hopefully I'm doing this build right. From what I'd seen, she likes, like, close, like, attacks that do close range damage. And she likes blocking things. So hopefully the build's going all right. If you guys are, like, upset about this in chat, you know, you can just vent your frustrations into there, because I'm not really checking chat right now. Like, I am seeing some folks are, like, dipping their heads into the chat and, like, immediately dipping out, because I guess they're not liking what they're seeing. It's fine. Some folks are into this, some folks are not into this. It's fine. It is what it is. I can't really blame them. Nobody really knows my name. I don't have a massive following. That's fine. If you guys don't like my content, it's honestly okay. I'm not going to encourage you to leave because I want to get bigger, and, you know, bigger audience sizes are required for that. Just, I understand. Like, I don't even view many small VTubers myself. On that curve of, like, trending things, I'm nowhere near the front where it's, like, pioneers looking for new stuff. I am way in the back, waiting until everybody else has tread the grass and, like, made a path for me. If I was looking for myself, I probably wouldn't stick in this stream either. Maybe later on down the road. I want to know I was making, like, a good decision, or, like, I would want to know that a lot of people have, like, vetted this person before me and decided to stick around. It stinks, but it is what it is. Like, it's a safer bet going for someone like Iron Mouse and Treya, Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame, Josuji Shinri. It's a much safer bet going with them than with me, because who's this random schmuck just playing the game, doing his own thing. He's not, accredited at all. He's not in any org. I've never heard of this guy. What's he doing? I can understand that. I don't enjoy it because, I'd love to be bigger, but it is what it is. Anyway, oh god, Anvil, okay. We're leveling up cutting board so we can hopefully collab it with the bomb. I heard a noise. All right, excellent. Dashed right into it. All right, flattening board. Feel the wrath of Patan. I don't even know if Ayame is Patan. I don't really know. Again, I don't really check out her stuff too much. Let me see, actually. I have no clue. You can usually tell like the character models, but I can't really tell. Or if you're not paying attention to the models, if you pick the bouncing ball item or the flattening board ones, it'll usually tell you fairly well. Though I don't know how KU's coded it for like medium characters or like not quite flat, not quite boing boing. I do not know. That's a challenge because not everyone fits neatly into like one area. You want to know what I just noticed? I'm sure you noticed this, but I didn't. And I really, again, if there's something wrong with the stream, you can't hear it, the volume's too low, the sound or the visuals are a bit off, please let me know. Because, guys, I had audio muted. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am so sorry for that. Got 10 minutes of this round and I didn't notice. I am so incredibly sorry. Dear God. You know what? Nullius, give yourself some grace. It's a hard thing to notice. Because in my earphones, I am hearing the noise. In yours, you weren't. And right now, I think most people want to lurk in the chat. Again, nothing wrong with that. I'm a lurker myself. But if no one in the audience says anything, I don't notice anything, then it's hard to notice. I will give myself some grace. But again, I apologize so much for that. I am so sorry. Anyway, idle song. Now you can enjoy the epic beats. Epic beats to save the fans to. That's another thing. Like, I love the music in the game. It's all really good, but I wish KU had, like, put somewhere in, like, the main menu where all these songs came from. Because, like, with Holo Indie or whatever it is, like, I know it's a branch of Cover Corp where they handle indie fan games. And there's even a path where they can get, like, monetized and whatnot. But, like, I wish I knew where these songs were from. I'm not a good enough fan of HoloLive to tell you, oh, this is from the Halloween edition, or this is from the collab edition, or this is from XYZ. Like, I couldn't tell you that. I'm interested in, like, certain talents. Like, for the first generation, I was mostly interested in, like, Mori Calliope. Ina's cool, too. I like her, too. I've got a little stand of her. She's very calming, relaxing, and I like that. Takanishi Kiyada's very out there, very energetic. I like her, too. Amelia Watson and Gura never really struck my fancy, though I love Gura clips. Gura clips just make my life. Gura clips are my life. If you remember that line. In Counts, I was definitely a big fan of Fauna. Lumi was cool, too. Sana I miss. She had a lot of potential. I'm sure Bae misses her fellow Australian. But, yeah, it is what it is. Iris, for whatever reason, again, I don't know. Something about her just throws me off. It's not quite right. I don't know why. And who else? Iris. Oh, Bae. Yeah, Bae's fine. She's cool. She's a shorty. She's a short stack. She's interesting. For Advent, I was definitely around and a lot more active in HoloLive-ish. For Advent. Narissa, easy Oshi. Love her very much. I'm already a jailbird. I think I became a jailbird when she had an ASMR stream that was just for members. So I immediately... Sorry. I immediately went for that. Mokoko, Fuamoko. Absolutely incredibly unique. I cannot deny that. My brother likes them a little bit. But just not for me. They're very cutesy and they definitely strike all the right notes for like Japanese cutesiness. So no wonder they're very, very popular on the Japan side. But they're not my thing. They're very Japanese cutesy, which is not my thing. Shiori, her design is just immediate, like, goth girl bait. She's very interesting and very out there. I like her, but she's not my thing. Like, goth girls aren't really my aesthetic. Like, I know everybody on Twitter is like a guy would sell his soul for a girl with, like, black and white, like, heterochromia aesthetic. Like, sure, okay, do you, king? Do what you want. Not my thing. And Bibu is very cute and adorable, and I love her edginess, and I do share her love of Virgil. Like, katana guys just do it for me. Not, like, overly weeby, like, I'm gonna defend my Nakama! Believe it! Like, not like that. Like, let's just exit this area. Let's get some healing. Like, I like katana guys. Like, not overly weebish ones, not overly serious ones, too, just, I don't know, Virgil core does it for me. Okay, you stand here. Wait for that to pop. Go here. And then keep going. So yeah, Bibu's cool. And then for the 4th generation of English, with Justice, Herb, Elizabeth, Rose, Bloodstream. Roses are red. The fire of my heart is blue. Like, oh, I love her. She's great. Especially when she sang the OP for Kaguya-sama. She instantly had my heart. Like, there wasn't even a chance I wasn't going to love her. Who are the others? Rauda? English is definitely not her first language, but I can respect that. Like, going into the English branch is definitely not easy. Especially when English is not your first language. Like, I have, like, for those of you who don't know, I used to be a preschool assistant teacher. And a lot of my coworkers, especially with my second workplace, were from India. And their first language, you can definitely tell, is not English. No disrespect. It's hard to communicate with them. But they are brilliant, intelligent, amazing people. But when I'm trying to tell them I need a roll of toilet paper, it can be kind of hard. Or I'm trying to tell them, this kid's been acting a bit rough lately. Mom and dad are doing this and that, watch out for them. It can be hard. So I respect Raura for going into the An branch, but you can definitely tell that English isn't her first language. I'll take it like that. And, of course, I respect her assets. In a gentlemanly kind of way. So that's Herb, Raura, Cecilia. Very silly, but in a very straight-laced kind of silly. I love her. Especially since she's, Sie kommt aus Deutschland. I definitely respect that. Like, that's a second German speaker for Hololive. Thankfully, Kiara's got someone to fuck around with in German now. So that's good. And who else? Gigi. The Ace Gremlin. I didn't even know she was Ace. Like, I think there was like a meme on Twitter of like, Gigi is Ace, so she's collecting like Hololive wives just for the love of the game. Which I definitely respect. That's definitely cool. And, like, lots of power to her for being able to come out as Ace while in the agency. Because, like, I know they might either push or encourage the girls to get flirty with each other. Like, encourage lesbianism. But, like, coming out as Ace is definitely something. Okay. More Asakoko. I didn't think I'd like even Gigi at first, just because she's like the human character, like Watson was for Gen 1. But she's got that like wild energy to her. She's got that excitedness about her. Like, and I especially definitely respect her when she was in Path of Pain and Hollow Knight, because for those of you who don't know, Hollow Knight, oh god, it is my thing, it's my jam. I will love it till the day I die. Anyone who plays Hollow Knight is a friend to me unconditionally. I don't need to speak the same language as you. I don't need to be the same gender as you. I don't even need to know you. You play Hollow Knight, we are instantly best friends. So yeah, after that, Gigi definitely had my vote of support. Beyond that, I don't really watch like folks from the Japanese or Indonesian side. I've been lately watching clips of like Roboru in his Japanese like GTA roleplay server, which is interesting. Like, I just recently watched the clip of him helping what's her face. The I don't even remember her name. I'm not very good with Asian names in general. Call me a white boy. Call me a honky all you want, but like I don't remember their names all that well. He was helping his like GTA RP girlfriend in the host club, and it was like on her side. It was like, oh god, why I gotta do this for my boyfriend? Like I gotta let customers like hold me princess style. Like, oh, it's so embarrassing for my GTA boyfriend. And then he like gets a call, goes on break, and it's like his like work girlfriend's like, hey, what's up? It's my like anniversary. Can you do this, that, and things like that? Also, hola, friendo. My español is no bueno. I know about the baño and the biblioteca, but how are you doing, friend? Oh. Okay, for the Asakoko, we need Beam, Bomb, or Wieners? Okay, what's up? Alright, cool. Oh, wait. I've got Hope Soda. I could go for the big BL. What do I need for BL? Axe and Book. Let's try re-rolling a little bit. Alright, fair point. I use a little bit of German every now and again just because I can. BL! Alright, we need BL, sausage, and then we can get the Holy Bible of BL books. Alright, come on. We are doing pretty good thus far. Just try and deal with the ranged attacks as best we can. Stay out of Labrat's way. And we'll do just fine. Oh boy. I am not much of a bullet hell player, as you might be able to notice. I'm just walking around just trying to avoid these bullets as best I can, but it is what it is. But what was I even talking about before? Like, oh yeah, the Hollow branches. Like, Ian I love very dearly because naturally, you know, ich kann Englisch sprechen. So wait, hold on. I need the book. And I need the axe, yeah. Okay. I don't like going wide on this, but I'll try and do my best on this. I've been playing HOLOCURE for a while. I've been playing it since... I think pre-COVID. No, post-COVID. Like 2021, 22-ish. I would take my laptop at my preschool job during the kids' nap time. I would just go play HOLOCURE in the break room. Like, sound way down, because I don't want my coworkers going like, oh, hey, Mr. Nullius, you know, what's that anime girl game you're playing there? Like, I don't need to have that conversation right now, dude. Just let me play my game. Like, if anyone ever asked, I would just say, like, it's a Vampire Survivors type thing. Like, it's like a bullet hell type thing. You started playing, like, a week ago? Oh, dude, you're going to have so much fun. It might be a bit complicated to start with. There's, like, all the things you can do in the game. Like, you can fish, you can farm, you can raise the characters. You're already first on hard Takanashi leaderboards. Good on you, brother, or sister, or non-gender binary individual. Good on you. I don't really worry about like leaderboards, score, things like that. I just like having fun. I like grinding a little bit. But again, congratulations. That is not an easy thing to do. Okay, hold on. What do I have? All right, Holozon is here. Watch out. Here we go. I am not interested in that. All right, oop. Look eastward, and yonder window breaks. An anvil lies there for me to use. Good. Oh yeah, and be careful. I need to edit my Streamlabs settings. I put it for like kid-friendly settings right now, so just do be careful. I'm not going to ban you. If the bot bans you, I'll try and unban you, but it's very PG right now. But games like these come naturally to me, so I'm finding it quite easy. Nice. Except Tower of Suffering, yeah. I just tried Tower of Suffering like half an hour ago, and I got like 10% of the way there. I had to leave a checkpoint. I am definitely not a Jump King kind of guy. Like, God bless folks who can do that, like Sea Dog, Mori Calliope, and others. Like, God bless you for having the patience, fortitude, and ability to learn, stay, and just keep going on. I couldn't do that. Like, I'm the kind of guy who plays Helldivers, and if I don't get my way all the time, I don't have the maximum amount of fun, I start smashing my PS5 controller into the desk. It's gotten to the point where like pieces have come loose, like the back has come off. So, God bless folks who can do that. Have you been doing the casino stuff at all? Like, I'm not a casino guy either. Like, I don't know why half of Hololive is into gambling and stuff like that. Oh, God. Okay, oh, God. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, God. The best thing I can do right now in, like, the gambling circuit is, like, blackjack maybe half the time and the math stuff. Though I can't really say that now because I was just in, like, the math area. And, what's it called? I was in the math area and I tried really hard to do the endless one. And it seemed simple because it was like 78 minus 72 plus 100 minus 98 or whatever. But dear God, I couldn't do it. I lost like 5,000 USA chips because of that. But oh well. I don't know if like KU needs to like readjust the math on this, but the casino's not my thing. I'm gonna have a miserable hell of a time trying to get like all the pets, all the effects, and things like that. I'm probably closer to getting like the fake, like legendary sword, legendary shield things from coins than I am to like getting any of the rewards. Gambling just isn't my thing. Oh god, and there we go. Yo. Alright, for those of you watching, we are going to do just some quick housekeeping stuff. We're going to tend to our crops, behold our fields, and see that they are plentiful. Alright, beans. What the truck? The thing I like more about this game is the house thing. That was a lot easier for me, because I've got my max level house here. Got all the little details, all the little furniture. Oh, God. I've got it all decorated and ready to go. But stuff like gambling, the tower. Oh, dear God, that's not for me. But I'm doing pretty well on this, too. I've got all my guys max leveled. Got them in good states. Got lots of crops and fish to feed them. Except squids. For some reason, for God knows what reason, squids just don't show up for me. I have like a bunch of dudes who want squids for whatever reason. Or like the one dude. I think it's the one guy I've called... Oh no, it was Mr. Business. Yeah, Mr. Business was the one who wanted squids before, but now he's good to go. Alright, we're going to go ahead and... 177, 157 probably going to be strawberries. Alright. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and just... get strawberries planted, then we'll do our plugs for socials, then we'll wrap up for the day. Or if I can find... Actually, I don't know. Were you guys looking up, like, VTubers, HOLOCURE stuff? Because I might try and raid a HOLOCURE streamer right now. When I started going live, I saw, like, there was one person viewing HOLOCURE. If there's no one streaming HOLOCURE, I might just, I might. We will see. Here, if you want to do that, I'll go raid you if you want. I'm not going to hang around for too long, though. It's very late where I am. I'll do my wrap-up stuff, and then I'll raid you. I'll give you, like, 5-10 minutes to do it. For now, let's go ahead and close this. All right. And we'll do our... oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, give me a minute. Might have to be, God, come on. Yeah, go back here. Resume. Okay, here we go. Okay. I will do... Actually, I'll just do some quick questions, and then we'll do our socials, and then we'll wrap up. I'll give Azathoth Tempest a bit of time to go live. So, for those of you who don't know, my name is Nullius Verba. I'm a male independent VTuber. I like to play games like HOLOCURE, Hollow Knight, Hades, lots of H stuff, oddly enough. I also like playing games like Civilization and trying new things like Doom. We'll try some new stuff around a bit later. You can find me on Twitch if you want. If you like this content, you can hit the purple and white heart to follow me. If you're not interested, you don't gotta do that. It's fine. I also put out some content I record, quotation marks, on YouTube. I definitely don't go live there. You can find me there. Let me show you really quickly. Give me a moment. Well, apparently the last thing I was watching on that screen was Pippa, which is interesting. All right, if you want to follow me on YouTube, I am this channel, Nullius Verba VT. You can find me by this little eclipsed sun logo and the setting sun background. If you want to find me on my social links, I am active mostly on Twitter. You can find me here, Nullius Verba VT. Same logo, same backgrounds. You can also find me on Blue Sky, same stuff. If you'd like to follow me there, you can. I'm mostly active on Twitter, though, liking art and whatnot. All right. And let's head back here. And I'm going to see if I can't raid. Azoth Tempest, let me know if you are ready for a raid or not. If you are, I'll get things going. If not, I will just briefly skim through other streamers who are currently raiding. And one thing I do like about the raid button is it looks like a little battle axe. Which, yeah, the basic idea is like you go after, like it's like Viking stuff. You go after. I'm ambling. Let me just go ahead and do this. We'll just raid right now. All right, if you guys want to stay in the raid, you can. If you want to go off and find a different streamer, I do not mind. And again, as I thought, we're not going to stick around too long. I'm going to stick around for like maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll dip out. So we're going to start the raid. Here we go. Thank you guys for sticking around. My name is Nullius Verba. You guys have a good day, evening, afternoon, night, wherever it is. See you around. Love you all. Bye-bye.